Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. The finals are here. Let's get excited, y'all. Two smart market teams. We got it. We got the finals we wanted. Yes.
That's going to be a good one.
For true basketball fans and true basketball fans only.
Basketball fans. You like basketball.
We did it. Only the truest. No casuals allowed. But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Gil not here at the moment, but I got a sneaky feeling he'll be here very soon. But we do got NBA champion of the world celebrating his 40th birthday, Swaggy P. Nick Young, back in the arena.
40 feel different.
Happy birthday, homie.
Everybody was saying that.
Who, me? Yeah.
Happy birthday, killer.
Appreciate it, man. You know.
And on this side of the couch, the man they call Money Making Suni, NCAA champion of the world, Rashad McCants, back in the arena. Baby. And representing Tough Crowd University, we got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, back here with us. Things on your mind, Mr. B. We will talk about them later in the show. Apparently a top 10 LA rappers list, or top 100, whatever it was.
Top 50, right?
50, 45.
Some of these basketball trainers as fans.
A lot of things to discuss.
People in text.
But for all the fans out there, we still got two viewing options for you: our traditional version, mobile, vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support the show. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. The Hicks got it done in 6 to advance to their first NBA Finals in the last 25 years. Did the Pacers have enough to upset the league's top team? The Knicks reached their first conference final in 25 years, but came up short once again. Will there be some big changes in the Big Apple next season? And this will be the 7th straight year the NBA crowns a new champion. But is parity actually good for the league? But before we get into all that, as always, the show brought to you by Underdog. Go ahead and download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. And if you want to get your bread right, Underdog is the place to be. And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we have audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. So if you checked out the Gil's Arena Live this weekend, then you witnessed the first ever Battle Mode 2-on-2 basketball championship. And every champion deserves a parade. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your 2025 Battle Mode 2-on-2 champions, Gilbert Arenas and Brandon B. Russell, champions of the world, of the arena. They are here, ladies and gentlemen.
Crazy.
You see it.
Popping bottles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Unnecessary. Again, we have expensive equipment here in the arena, but you do own it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You want to touch it?
Let me see.
Everybody got champagne.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
We got vintage Kobe's. We got trophies.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah. Got that good champagne,
See it. Pop right out.
too. I remember that.
We got
I remember
champions
that
on the
feeling
couch.
right there.
Yeah.
I remember that feeling.
Not too many get this feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how we feel.
That's how you feel. You win one championship.
You gotta win one championship. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know.
You don't know, my bad. You know you can't actually control the champagne.
Win one championship.
Oh, yeah.
My bad, you can't control the champagne.
And the ring.
Once
too.
the
Look at that nigga breathing hard.
Once the court get out, I mean,
And
I know
the
it's been a
ring,
long time, but you know.
Oh, y'all got rings and shit?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
smoke alarm. The smoke alarm works. My bad, man.
All right. That's cool. All right.
Now,
You need
now we
to
know
towel?
what it is.
Get towel, wipe it.
You're supposed to let me see that towel, please.
Right,
You're supposed to wipe my computer. You
I gotta feel the championship.
Did not know that was going to happen. I ain't got to wipe it off, you know what I mean? Ladies and
I
gentlemen.
would offer some, but.
Let me taste how it feels.
No.
I can't get nothing.
Yeah, you get a little bug. Give him a little sip. Little sip. He made it to the champ.
Shit.
He made it to the champ.
All right?
Yeah. Give him a little sip for his troubles, ladies and gentlemen.
To the champ, that's it. You know, friends and family will get bottles.
He make it. The fire department on the way. Gil, at least your smoke detectors work. What? Uh-oh. Code is off. Uh-oh. The code is off. Push off. So, as a reminder, this weekend, Gil hosted. As a reminder, this weekend, Gil hosted the Battle Mode 2-on-2 championship in the arena. Gil and B. Russ versus Swaggy and Simba in the best 3 out of 5 series, which also included a shootout, dunk contest, unsanctioned boxing match, and a twerk-off. After falling down 0-2 to Swaggy and Simba, Gil and B. Russ's Purple Squad locked in and turned up winning the next 2 games to even the series. So we pick up the action in Game 5 with the score tied. All that stood in the way of immortality was a single bucket.
Lock in. No easy basket.
Ain't enough money to cheat. You know better than that. Ain't enough money, man. Foul.
Oh, God damn.
Game time. Long peace.
Go! You should have had the hoodie on.
What you say? Russ.
B-Russ coming through with that.
Why you give up? So why you
The
give up?
little D-Lo posters.
What you say?
Get these niggas up out of here.
B-Russ with the game winner.
Easy work. Wait, we gotta wait for the mic off. That's why I can't get some of this ball.
Good shit.
We got the championship. Let's award them that trophy.
Why you give up? Why you give up?
So where's Graham?
You're the champion.
We did it!
Both plays you gave
Get
up.
some trophies up, man.
Then you still
Hold them trophies up, man. Y'all make some noise for the winning team.
Nigga, you all had chances to win. You don't never give up.
Oh my God. That's what it's like to be a champion.
That's exactly why I got the hell on.
My favorite part.
Oh my God.
Mr. B with the Gatorade pass.
Let's go, Gil. Let's go, B-Rush.
He's on now.
Man, I'm kind of hurt.
So shout out Gil and B-Russ.
happens, man.
Battle Mode 2-on-2 championship.
Lakers back.
We back.
Purple and gold back, baby.
Purple and gold are back.
Yep.
The vintage Kobe's on display.
And the Kobe first ring. Yeah. I got my first one. Kobe got his first. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, bling bling. That's what it has on the side. Bling bling. 2000.
That's really? Let me see that motherfucker. Oh,
Damn.
Gil with Kobe's first ring.
Kobe's first ring? How you get this?
I asked him. Took a couple years though, but
That's hard.
So Gil,
Tupac ring.
what does it feel like to be the undisputed Battle Mode 2-on-2 champion?
man, it feels great. It's kind of. I guess this is how Lakers felt. When they won that first in-season tournament.
Oh, so in-season tournament, not.
No, when they won the first in-season, it's a championship.
Yeah.
And I can see how these boys feel. I've been drunk all week. I ain't even gonna
the shirt
lie.
off?
It's a good ass
Yeah,
feeling,
the
man.
shirt off
It's a
every
good ass
day.
feeling. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna cap.
B-Russ,
All
how
that
you feeling
hard
after
work?
winning the
All that
chip?
hard work?
Game-winning bucket lifted your squad over Swaggy and Simba.
Yep.
Fucking,
Young
Feel
Kobe.
great. That's what.
That's a young
happened.
Kobe right
That's
there.
what happened.
That's why the young Kobe did it.
Greatness.
fucking Simba.
Greatness.
That was 2016 Kobe.
Simba quit on
Injured a
you.
little bit.
Yeah.
You know
Your
what I mean?
teammate quit on you.
2016. Young Kobe 2016.
Young Kobe.
2016 Kobe.
Okay.
It was rigged.
So
Me
Swaggy,
and Simba
Game
quit.
winners. Been celebrating all
At
weekend.
least you can say I didn't quit. Simba quit. At least you didn't say I fought through.
He got frustrated. He got frustrated at the wrong time.
Because y'all was fouling like
I
crazy.
mean, he shot about 7 air balls.
But y'all was holding it. That's cool. I ain't got no excuses.
Championship basketball. You know what I mean?
Basketball. That's
So,
He quit when it was 11-11. I was like, damn.
Right?
the last point.
I was confused.
I'm like, hold on.
He
y'all
walked
hating
off the
him?
court at one point.
Swaggy, your team took
Somebody
a 2-0 lead, then proceeded to trick off the next 3 games in front of
The
a
Heat.
humongous crowd,
The
the
Heat.
twerkers, boxing. But did
a
you
lot.
and Simba lose this championship, or did the purple team win it?
I think we lost it. We lost it. It was the third game. After the third game, it was like some twerk contest, and people started getting sidetracked.
You start eating ribs.
There were
I started
cheeks
eating.
in.
It started getting
Taking
too long.
shots.
This nigga was eating ribs and taking Henny shots.
And I felt like we had it in the bag. And then, they just turned it on. Simba was airballing and shit.
Damn.
Couldn't get the rebound. It's hard to get a rebound with somebody airball, so it's tough.
I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate Simba. He ain't get that nigga raised.
Appreciate him.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
So Swaggy, they had little D-Lo cutouts all over.
Yeah, it was like kind of designed for me to lose. I was a little sidetracked. I couldn't focus really. Memories kept popping in my head. He had the camera.
Tried to get Iggy there. She didn't get the DM. I was trying, bro. I was trying. Try. Hit a couple of
mental
your
edge.
old hoes up, man.
Home court advantage.
You did mix a little sprinkle.
I tried to sprinkle up a couple hoes. Had to try to have Kiana come. You know, had your kids come, but they was busy.
Crazy.
Gil, what does your chain say? It's flipped over right now.
Huh?
There
Lakers
we
back.
go. Okay, they're back.
So he goes the Lakers, then the G League, and then it's something else. And then we like right under the something else.
Right,
Right under, you know, the G League with Bronny and man. No. It's somebody and then us.
So
that's what we
G League,
represent.
somebody, then
us.
y'all.
Yeah, that's
okay.
where we at.
At least we on the list.
Yeah, we on the list. So we should add this in the banner, you know.
Okay, banner.
Had the banner.
coming. Okay.
Banner coming.
So for his clutch performance throughout the championship series, B. Russ was named the Battle Mode 2-on-2 Finals MVP.
Yeah.
Gil, how does not winning the Battle Mode Finals MVP affect your legacy?
It. Oh, we gotta do
Wait,
this
what?
again. Now we gotta run this back.
Listen,
Season coming.
MVP.
all the
MVP.
Finals MVP.
MVP.
He didn't even score enough. In the whole,
MVP. I have more points than you did.
Clutch.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
No more five
This
games.
man gave me my first ring,
Yep.
and some of the greatest players in NBA history didn't win it.
Yep.
Right? You know what I mean? Magic Johnson don't have all his championship MVPs. Kareem don't have all this. Bird don't have all this. You know, Kobe don't have all this. Shaq don't have all this. Duncan don't have all
Steph.
this. You know, Steph don't have all this. You know, I don't have mine. It's cool. Young boy, that's why he got 8.
Yeah.
I'd have been dumb to get 8.
That's why you took 24.
24.
Okay, I respect it.
If I had 8, I had to be the rookie 8. And that's hard to explain. It's easier to say 2016, Kobe. You know what I mean? I got a Luka one too. And I'm not no Luka.
Did you wear Luka to get to the finals though?
Nah.
Nah.
I figured I wasn't gonna be in Luka form, so I was not even gonna.
See.
So,
They were designed because we were supposed to play them first. So they would have never been in the finals if we would have played them first.
You're
It was
right.
Best out of 3. Remember if you would have won or 2 games?
You're right, because I
Got
wasn't.
him out of there.
My knee wasn't even feeling good. I had to take some drugs to get.
I did see the lady come out.
Yeah, had to throw the Toradol up in there.
had to get a
Yeah, I
shot.
didn't feel shit. I feel it now.
Gil, can you win a 2-on-2 championship as the number 1 option? That's what the streets are saying. You can't do it.
I'm not even gonna lie with
Okay.
you.
All right.
The way that heat worked, my knee worked, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do anything.
I'm not even gonna lie, man.
You gotta be a gym.
He hit the
It was
shots to
quite
get us
hot.
there, though.
I hit the shots to get
set
it.
us
He
up.
took us home.
He set us up.
So Gil, Battle Mode quickly become a hood phenomenon. Video games, bowling, pickleball, basketball, to name a few. Streets are not satisfied. They want more. What other competitions can we expect to see on Battle Mode in the near future?
We got golf coming. We got
Tiger
boxing
Woods.
coming.
Damn.
We got baseball coming.
Boxing.
I know black.
I want to get their ass whooped on the street.
We got boxing coming. I want to whoop your ass.
No boxing.
We got boxing
They gonna
coming.
get robbed easily.
You know, we want to get them other content
People be
creators.
seeing how
these
people
ideas.
fight. They gonna
Okay.
like, man.
All right, we'll keep on the low. But for one more time, let's salute the 2025 Battle Mode 2-on-2 basketball champions, Gilbert Arenas, B. Russ. The first, only, and hardest.
I can't wait for the next
Hey
one.
man,
Who
did you
else
get
you
them hoes I sent you?
Did you get them?
Yeah,
Oh,
I got him.
Sent about 2-3 of them. You know what I mean?
B. Russ, we appreciate you pulling up,
So
celebrating
basically,
your
we're saying you gotta get the
championship.
fuck off the couch. You know what I mean?
That's fine with me. I got more celebrating to do anyway.
I know.
More celebrating to do.
My shit ain't over with.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time.
Okay, you know.
2025 Battle Mode champion,
I do feel like
Battle
Steph
Mode
in the-
Finals
I am the
MVP, B.
Warriors.
Russ.
I am the Warriors.
Appreciate y'all.
Pulling up to
Appreciate
the
y'all.
arena.
They came back.
One more time. You want to take one more time?
No, it's all right. I'll get it one day. We got another one
The crown
coming
fell
up
off the trophy. Gil.
Got another one coming soon.
There you go.
I don't know where this came from, but
Well, let's keep this thing moving. NBA on break until game 1 of the finals this Thursday. But Gil has some picks up in his partner pack on the Underdog app. Let's see what you got going. This is for game 1, the final extender. You got Chet Holmgren, higher 16.5 points. Pascal Siakam, lower 1.5 3-pointers made. Jalen Williams, higher 18.5 points. Myles Turner, lower 5.5 rebounds. If you use Gil's partner pack, you can win nearly 4 times your bread. How's everybody else on the couch feeling about these pickups for game 1 of the NBA Finals starting this Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern? Not impressed.
Pascal, yeah. He gonna hit too.
The Larry Bird Eastern Conference Finals MVP will make 2 threes.
He gonna have
Is the
to.
prediction on the show?
He gonna have to hit 2 threes because
He is the captain now.
He gonna have to hit 2 or 3 threes a night.
Myles Turner, too. He ain't gonna get 6.
Well, he gonna have to. Yeah, I don't know.
So, again, we asked the chat if they're riding or fading with your picks.
Ain't a lot of money.
51% of the chat riding with these picks. You have a few days to get these in, ladies and gentlemen, but if you like these, go on the Underdog and use Gil's partner pack. If you don't have Underdog, download the app, use promo code Gil, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick 'em. So now let's shift over to some real hoops, the Eastern Conference Finals.
Wait,
Real
is that a
hoops.
jab?
Real
Yeah,
hoops.
he did.
Real.
He said real.
I mean, yeah, real
You
hoops.
don't think that he was real out
He
there?
said y'all, something else, G
He
League.
did say that.
Right,
We under there.
You put us.
in reverse, ascending order. But now let's get to the top dog.
No, we there for the Lakers. I don't know what team you is.
So shift over to Eastern Conference Finals with the season on the line in Game 5. The Knicks responded with a 17-point win in their first and only home win of the series. Jalen Brunson led the way with 32, 5 and 5. His franchise record 21st career postseason game with 30 or more points. Cat battled through a knee injury to put up another double-double with 24 and 13 boards. Series shifted back to Indiana for Game 6. The Knicks looking to build off the momentum to force a Game 7 back in Madison Square Garden. So after a pair of gentlemen sweeps in the first 2 rounds, Indiana was facing their first real test this postseason, but the Pacers haven't lost 2 straight games since March 10th, and let it be known that streak wasn't ending this weekend. So let's take a look at Tyrese Haliburton before the game. Hallie and some of his teammates came dressed in all black, like they were ready for a funeral.
It was.
You see, he got the duffel bag too. Ben Stiller has some comments. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And the Pacers proceeded to put the Knicks in a Cancun casket. Let's take a look at the highlights, if we can, please, Paolo. So last time these teams played at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, they combined for 78 points in the first quarter. This one was more tightly contested as the teams combined for 49 points after the first frame, with the Pacers holding a 1-point lead. The Knicks stepped up on the defensive side in the first half to stay in the game despite Brunson and Cat's offensive struggles, with the duo finishing the first half with 10 and 8 respectively on a combined 7 for 20 shooting. OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges picked up the slack, combining to score nearly half the Knicks' points in the first half. Meanwhile, Pascal Siakam carried the Pacers throughout the game, scoring 16 of his game-high 31 points in the first 2 quarters. He also had 5 rebounds, 3 blocks in the game. Both teams shot over 50% in the first half, with the Pacers taking a 4-point lead into the break. Let's take a look if we can. There he goes. The Iron Man, Mikal Bridges. Knicks fans in their feelings. But Pacers, like we saw a lot this game. Quick on the break. Seemed like every time Knicks got a bucket, Pacers right back. Dominated them fast break points. Indiana opened the third quarter with a 9-0 run to extend their lead to 13, with Siakam coming through with 8 points early in the quarter. Knicks got it back down to single digits, but the Pacers caught fire with another 9-2 run, hitting 3 straight threes, with 2 of those coming from rarely used reserve Thomas Bryant. Bryant had 4 total points in 22 minutes in the series entering this game, but came through with 11 points in 13 minutes of action, going 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. The Knicks responded with the 8-0 run of their own to get the deficit back into single digits, but Indiana would not be denied and led by 15 after the third quarter. OG Anunoby led the Knicks with 24 points on 10 of 18 shooting. Karl-Anthony Towns, 22 points and 14 rebounds, while Jalen Brunson added 19.7 assists, but he also had 5 turnovers. It was Brunson's lowest scoring output in the series. New York found themselves in familiar territory this postseason, looking for another fourth quarter comeback, but Indiana had other plans as the Halliburton made his presence felt. Hallie scored 11 of his 21 points in the fourth quarter, finished with 13 assists, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals as well. Andrew Nebhart provided a spark on both sides of the ball, 14 points, 8 assists, 6 steals, clamping up Brunson throughout the game. Obi Toppin big off the bench against his former team, 18.6 rebounds and 3 blocks, 7-11 shooting. So with the game out of reach in the final minute, Hallie gave New York one last parting gift, nailing a 32-footer to put the final nail in the Knicks' coffin. Look at that. Indiana dominated New York in fast break points, scored 34 points off of New York's 18 turnovers. Pacers advanced to the finals for the first time in 25 years. So after the Pacers stole game 1 and 2 in New York, the rallying cry on 7th Avenue was Knicks in 6, but it ended up being Hicks in 6, with the Pacers securing their trip to the NBA Finals and meeting with the Oklahoma City Thunder. So what are your biggest takeaways from the Pacers Eastern Conference Finals win over the Knicks? Mr. B, start with you. You've been very high on Tyrese Haliburton throughout this postseason. We've seen this Pacers squad really coming to their own. Now their second finals in franchise history, first in the last 25 years.
Siakam. There's a lot of noise being talked about Siakam not taking that leap, not taking that, being the number one option.
Who said that?
Gil.
No, I didn't. Cap.
You said he didn't take that leap.
Cap.
No, you said coming from Toronto, he didn't take that leap as becoming the number one option when he came to the Pacers, right?
No. The subject was.
There it is. Right point, press down.
Where to go?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The subject was
Okay.
who is the most important number 2 option, and it had him. They had Jalen Williams.
Okay.
They had Cat, and they had Julius Randle. That was the subject. And I said, if he is a number 2 option, that's a problem because he came there to be the number 1 option. That's what that was. So I picked him as the most important guy because if he's the number 2 option, he's supposed to be the number 1 option. So that was my pick of who is the most important number 2. It's like, I thought he's supposed to be a number 1. That's how that went.
Right, because you said he didn't take that leap.
Because he hasn't took the leap. So the fact that he's even in this conversation is a problem. That's how I started off the conversation. If he's even in this, I thought he's supposed to be the number 1. I thought they got him from Toronto
to be the
number one option.
And he is
but if you have him as the number 2, so y'all have him as the number 2. I didn't put him as the number 2. I'm just going off of what they said. That's why I picked him.
Siakam,
because they put
known
him as the
playoff
number
riser. The known playoff riser.
Study.
And we're gonna talk.
I heard different. I mean,
I know you heard, but that's. I mean, you got to listen to how I started off.
I know. I mean, you did say he didn't take that leap once he got.
He didn't take the leap
as being the number 1 because that's what they came here for him to be, the number 1 option.
Is he the number 1 option?
Yeah.
He showed it in this series.
I mean, he showed it. I mean, the Eastern Conference. I mean,
the Larry Bird Eastern Conference Finals.
Played both.
Shout out to Larry Bird
it's hard,
for being
named
he has
be the number 1
for the Eastern Conference Finals trophy.
Huh?
You think he's the number 1? It's hard to say they have a number 1 out of them two.
What is he average?
I mean, it can go either way.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
I mean, it can go either way. I mean, one night it could be Hali, one night it could be
That's why it's
Siakam.
so.
I mean,
20.
I think the votes for the MVP was what, 5-4?
Holly averages 21, 11, and 6.
Yeah, that's.
And he averages 25.
25, 5, and 4.
Yeah, so it can go back and I mean, any night.
Yeah.
To me, on
like
that
a
team.
big drop.
I mean, it's not that crazy, but I mean, he averaged 4 more points than him.
Who's the number 1 option?
It could be like who's
They
more
said,
important.
okay, but that's what they said. I'm lying, but they didn't understand. Like you can just go look at
Who is
ESPN.
they, Gil?
I mean,
Chat.
The chat.
Just go look at just go look at
chat.
ESPN. It was right there clear.
Hey, the eye in the
Who
sky
are
don't
you
lie.
picking? The number 4, the number 2 options.
The eye in the
Jose
sky
put it-
don't
remember
lie.
that
You know the coach said, eye in the sky don't lie. Just run the tape, rewind it, play
Run
it.
the tape.
Rewind it,
Shit,
play
run the
it.
tape. See what Stephen A. and Molly said. Where did they put him? They put him as a number 2 option. So I went off. My comments are off of that.
And we did discuss too, Siakam.
So out of all the number 2 options, they said, who is the most important? I picked him. I said, he's the most important. If you have him as a number 2 option, because that's the diabolical part. He's supposed to be a number 1 option.
But I think his name make him number 2.
You know what I
He's
mean?
the number 1, but his name make him number 2.
Why
gotta
does his
understand
name
the
make him
word.
already an NBA champion, All-Star this year?
Yeah, but it's just like
Hali did get the All-NBA now.
Can somebody run that clip? I'm pretty sure we have it. You got it. Run the clip.
We're efforting, as they like to say in the industry.
But no, Siakam, you know what I'm saying? He stepped up. He did what he did. I mean, he's been in this position before, playing with the Raptors, so this is nothing new to him.
Championship experience.
Hali answering the all the naysayers saying he couldn't do this, he couldn't do that. And the Pacers, they just played at their pace, man. They have one of the best paces in the NBA.
God.
And Neesmith and Myles and all those other guys, man, they stepped up. So
They said Hali was overrated, said his daddy could not come to the games, lifted that ban, game 4.
and shout out to Rick Carlisle too.
But let's move over to Suni. Suni, this past summer, you decided to move your allegiance to the New York Knicks after guiding the Boston Celtics to a championship. This was before the Cat trade, before some moves were made over there to strengthen that roster. But what are your biggest takeaways from the Knicks losing this Eastern Conference Finals?
It was all because Daddy wasn't there. Haliburton's daddy
Okay. Wasn't there to take him to the fair.
wasn't there to take him to the fair, and Caitlin Clark showed up game 6, and we didn't have a fucking chance. So I told y'all if she show up.
Yeah. Pacers undefeated with Caitlin Clark in the building.
Told you if she showed up, it was gonna be a wrap. So when she showed up, it was Oh, man. Thibs, I thought he was a good defensive coach. But it just showed all night. But Pacers are, they did what they're supposed to do. Take advantage of the weaknesses. They play hard.
to coach that, though.
They play hard. They play together. They push the pace. It just remind us like how we played in college. Get the ball out, push it ahead. They don't got. That's why I say defense with Thibs. It's like transition defense. Get back on defense. Who's back? Two back. No one's back. They know there's no one's back. Haliburton's too smart. Hey, y'all just go. I'm gonna throw it up.
But is
That's
that
6.
coaching or effort?
Both.
Like, that's effort to want to get back.
If you got two back all the time and that's your system,
But the coach
Two back.
can't say, motherfucker, get back.
And we saw a lot of that in
But they
Game
wanna
6.
get back,
Knicks would
though.
get a bucket, Pacers would rush right back up down the
yeah,
court.
because it's a system. If you want them to pick up, you can't have nobody back. So you can't play both. That's what New York was supposed to be doing to the Pacers. They picking up full court. You supposed to get it out fast.
Man, you see your man gone, you supposed to follow him.
But it's two guards. You got two. The point guard and the shooting guard supposed to be back all time. They up close, so that means no one's back.
Nah,
That's
I can't
rules,
blame that
Chris.
on Thibs right there. That fast break shit, because it's Siakam sometimes.
Whoever it is still we
pick 'em
take
up. Just
we
pick 'em up.
take and we
Take
pick
it.
him up.
Yeah.
It's the guard got to pick him up. Whatever it is.
But that's effort. You got to get back.
Yeah, you pick him
can't
up and then
just-
you send him off.
Yeah, you send
I
him
know
off
what
at the
you're
end.
talking about for the
Because Melo used to do that. Melo used to run out and then try to post you up when they come down in transition. But at least they wasn't even doing that. Nobody was getting back.
That's what I'm saying. That was
Communication, get back on defense, communicate. I got ball, I got back.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody get this. Bro, ball go up. If you ain't going to get an offensive board, everybody should be getting back.
Corner man supposed to run.
I don't think a lot of that got to do with their fatigue.
Nah, because that's communication. They take care of fatigue.
But
If we all
that's
can
like-
talk.
But a lot of their fatigue came from like dumb fouls. Like
Yeah.
like some of them fouls.
That's
were
just
dumb.
undisciplined shit. They not disciplined. That come from
Wow,
coaching
running.
too. Because if you preaching discipline, that means your error, you can't have no errors out there. And we all know it because we all like the coaches demanding us to be disciplined on these things. Come across. All right, Haliburton on the wing. He had a straight line drive to the layup. No one came across. OG came across late. That's a violation immediately. You know we can't be late on that. But they gave that up over and over and over again.
The difference is that they not running to the 3-point line like Boston. They was
Right.
going for layups and dunks. Like,
Because Rick Carlisle saying we're not settling for that
Yeah.
shot.
Boston running to that corner just to shoot the three, a fast three. That's how they was able to come back.
Yep.
Indiana not giving that up.
That allow you to set your defense up too. You shoot a transition three while we getting back. Oh yeah, you bail us out. But if you're driving, then you're not shooting the layup.
Selfish too.
TJ Conley just probing, just trying to find out who open.
Selfish, yeah.
There you go.
Selfish, like,
Then he might just pump fake and lay that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. They crafty. They crafty. They deserve it just as much as anybody else.
It's boy.
Yeah,
free
but
agent.
I agree with the
The
Pacers
dump.
bench. Like
Obi?
TJ, he changed
Obi,
the
if
game.
Obi a free agent, we could use him. I could see Luka doing something there. Luka would love to have somebody like that. He like a better Jones.
Obi Toppin, not a free agent, under contract through 2028, unfortunately, Swaggy.
Damn.
But let's shift over to this side. Gil, now that you have championship experience, know what it takes to get over the hump and win a championship, be a champion. What were your biggest takeaways from the Pacers becoming Eastern Conference Finals champions with their series win over the Knicks?
They understood the game plan. And the game plan was push the tempo, pick them up full court. Push the tempo, pick them up full court. And, doing that for 7 straight games, the advantage, swung your way. And because they pushed the ball so fast, they got easy baskets while the Knicks had to work for every point they got. And they just relied on Knicks just not being disciplined basketball players. Like, they made some rookie fucking college mistakes.
Yep.
Like, there was mistakes that, like, certain fouls you made, it's just dumb fouls. Like this Park League fouls.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't even NBA
Yeah.
fouls. Like, it's Park League foul. Like, ain't coming, I'm bored, I just push you for no reason. Right? Here, run that video back. Let's look at the fast break. It's called unorganized basketball. Like, this is
This is basketball 101. If you have a guard,
The fuck that?
and get ready to, I just want to see on their fast break. Just watch the fast breaks. Like right there. Pause it. Go back.
No, he biased.
Go back.
He's open.
Yeah.
He might
Go back. Right here.
Yeah.
That challenged you,
Right.
right? You got a guy that's challenged you, and he leaks out. Brunson didn't move. Cat didn't move, nor OG moved
No
Walking,
safety.
They all look.
to go back. Because, like, there's to go back to stop this if this was an outlet. This is old school cherry pick at the park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
Challenge and keep moving.
But it's always one somebody shoot two.
Can I go play?
I mean, that's,
So that would have been an easy two if they'd have got that rebound.
Thankfully, Mitchell Robinson.
And nobody on the,
Five
on the
offensive
nobody
rebounds
on the
first.
coaching staff is saying somebody back.
Keep playing.
Get back.
You keep playing, Palo.
Play, are y'all following?
We're trying to get the Siakam clip, that's all.
Multitasking, Gil. Multitasking.
It's just first take. Is it?
Oh,
Boom. The Haliburton.
Oh, okay. not those, not the one I'm
A
talking
champion has expectations.
Right here. Right? Go. This wasn't a shot, so you lost the ball in here. No, go. Just keep going. It's not a lost ball, but you got 4 players under the basket.
Mikael was too late.
damn.
I wouldn't use that one. Let me see. Right.
I think this one. Bridges hits the 3.
Yep, right
Yeah, they're
there.
going.
Boom.
So OG's back. OG's back.
Hey, look at Pascal.
Yeah, they always have 4. The problem is they always have 4 people under the free throw line when they shoot. Go.
He contested.
But we got one
out.
back. One is back.
2.
And Mitchell Robinson is
this shouldn't
going
even
back
be a
to the
fast
paint. Mitchell Robinson doing what he supposed to do. He running to the paint. But Cat, he ain't saying shit or I'm picking up the ball or nothing. So OG automatically thinking I need to pick the ball up. Brunson is late. So Brunson sees it, but he slows down because he don't want the responsibility. So that's now Mitchell.
This shouldn't be a layup. That's OG's fault.
Yep, definitely. But he picked up the ball too early.
The ball don't need to be picked up.
Yeah.
It's
Ball did
floating
not
down.
touch the ground.
We call it picking the ball up too high.
That's just
yeah, that's bad.
smart.
That's just,
All right, go.
That's just,
Yeah.
So you're supposed
Now
to
go,
run to
keep
the-
going.
Say get back and run to the middle.
That's programmed.
That's the whole-
by-
that's what the whole-
Yeah, get to the
Tyree,
paint.
so-
3 on
Right again. Go back.
3 on 2, 2 on 1 drill.
Go back a little bit. Right there. Whatever happens, right here. Look, 4
So
people
something
under.
happened.
All 5 are under the basket. All 5 below the free throw line.
No balance. No
They
defensive
program
balance.
though. Indiana
Go back.
program to
I know. Play.
get out. Yeah. Pascal love that shit. Look out. He be the first one every
I'm the
time.
captain now.
He be the first one every time.
Right here.
'Cause he don't
Play.
wanna play defense.
Look at it.
Yeah.
All 5 under the basket. Like they playing half court basketball.
And you got Nebhard just there.
Yep.
right?
Yeah, but that's just like
Brunson
Go play.
and Bridges on
Yeah,
the baseline.
you got both your
over there.
guards on the baseline.
Nobody back.
Let's go.
Too
Layup.
easy. You beg for these. You beg for these.
As I said, that's so easy. Let's
Pascal
Meanwhile,
always the first one.
give it right back. You can give it right back to him if he
Yeah.
keeps running, but
But these the points you don't even account for if you really out there just hooping. You just
I think
run the
25
flow.
to 10 in fast break points.
yeah, that's just that. You over there playing real. You're playing real pick and roll offense, slowing it down, and this is what you're giving up. At some point, over time, these easy layups with no defense, just leak outs, is going to break your spirit. And that's why in the fourth, it was a close game, and then in the fourth quarter, it was just fuck you.
So we talk about these Knicks players, the heavy workload, heavy minutes that they played throughout the season. Did it feel like it finally caught up to them in this moment?
It's just
No,
they not
it ain't
programmed.
the workload as
Brunson
this.
Brunson not programmed to pass it ahead, and
They were supposed to change him off the ball. Why are you bringing the ball up every possession, every single time? You're wasting 7 seconds trying to dribble past a dude that
That's
they not gonna
tired,
give a
yeah.
foul to. It don't matter what you do. They not gonna call this foul on both of these strong, aggressive ass
Yeah, turn
defenders.
you-
Why are you dribbling the ball up, bro?
yeah,
Go down court and wait for them to come give you a pin down.
that's a lot. To bring it up, coming off picking.
Especially when you're playing again. Like
Then you gotta
after
run
game
back.
1,
And you're gonna run back.
You coming off pick and roll.
After game one, I would have learned.
create my own
I would have
shot,
learned
too.
after game
I'm
one.
not touching it. I'm going down. I'm preserving my energy, bro. Y'all come get me. I'll come get it.
40-some minutes.
No way.
Like Josh Hart, you get it, you go.
Yeah.
Go try to touch the paint a little bit, and then Brunson can lag. You got McBride, push the ball, try to get a layup. If you can't,
They didn't play him.
you know, then you
He
find
could've-
Brunson trailing, then he can come on. Like you got to make the defense go under the 3-point line, free throw line, to then close out. Right, that's how you play. The way Knicks play, everybody's back already. By the time you get past half court, they're just chilling. None of them had to touch the paint. That's what makes Hallie special. That's what made Jason Kidd special. That's what made Nash special, right? Rondo special.
Yeah.
Chris Paul. Like they get into the lane, make the whole defense shift, and then these trail guys are just open.
Well, Sonny, as a nearly year-long diehard Knicks fan, how disappointing is that for you to see?
I just want to go back to this particular point. They're making it seem like there's no answer for full court pressure. They're making it seem like there's not a play that you can put in to make them stop doing that. 94 feet the whole game. You mean to tell me we haven't figured out that we're going to throw the ball ahead to the big man, you're going to run, we're going to get a layup like Princeton offense. Push the forwards up. They're pressuring us full court. They're not letting us. They're denying. Okay, what are we doing? We're backdooring all night. Why are we not doing? They're going to play 94 feet, and Rick Carlisle's like, they're not going to adjust to this. We just going to let him tire our guy out the whole way. We're not going to do nothing different. Bro, that's nasty. Just watching it. But I got to stand on 10 toes because I'm with the Knicks, and I'm like, yeah, hopefully we get there. But, bro, watching that shit
Yeah,
was,
but
bro,
Like
I just ate a laxative, bro. I ate a
Trying
laxative.
to throw what?
It's
stomach?
Nasty.
Like it's easy to pick up full court if Brunson is the point guard trying to dribble up because he's not going to go nowhere.
Right.
He's not trying to go nowhere.
He's not gonna get by you. He's not gonna foul.
Yes.
Like if we playing against, we not. Think about how many teams that we all played on where they pressed 94 feet.
See, that when I first came into the NBA, they picked up full court, man to man, 2-2-1.
Sure did.
I'm playing the Blazers, and I looked at coach like,
I hated that.
this is Steve Kerr. Like, can I just go by him? Can I just go by him? Just him and Damon Stoudemire. Can I just go? Like, fuck the offense. And he was like, just go. Got the ball, pushed everybody down.
All that phantom fake
They done
defense.
scored. They done set up off a free throw line. I'm getting layups. What'd they do? Just back the shit up.
Get back.
And
That's
then
too easy.
And then you start, and then now Tony Parker's doing it. And then I don't know what the fuck Jamal Tinsley's doing because he was like Brunson, but he was playing street ball out there on the
Between the leg,
on
with the
the 2-2-1.
Yeah.
He throwing it between
Yeah.
your legs,
Yeah.
wrapping
All
around.
kind of shit.
He's just sitting there just.
Playing around.
And then eventually by like 2000, they done took that bullshit off.
Because it was
This
too
ain't
many
college.
guards. It was too many guards that was good.
There was too many guards
Like
that
when
was
you got
fast.
fast guards like him but can handle it, you wouldn't dare push up on him 3/4 court because you're giving him the advantage to just go by you.
I'm in attack mode. If you pressure me, you push you in attack mode. We can't pressure you. You can't pressure Fox, Lonzo Ball, a young Westbrook. You can't pressure those guys at 2-2-1 because as soon as they take off that's why McBride was important. He's the fastest
He's the
dude
fastest
on the court.
one. He can go right by the guy.
You put up a full court man-to-man and he go by to his guard. Now it's a 5-on-4.
And now he's
scrambling.
playing catch up every time. That makes him tired. You're playing catch up. Now I'm like, bro, but y'all not putting Brunson is just. It's like he Sam Cassell the whole series.
Old Mark Jackson.
He Mark Jackson, Sam Cassell. Come on, young brother. Come on, get off here.
They out there like mad.
And then they repping him too. They repping him. Turn him. I got him. Got him. Turn him.
That was a little difficult to see. Headbutting them hard.
Come on,
frustrated.
all unnecessary.
It was so funny. It was like that was 80s basketball. Your guard bringing up, and it's like turn them. What did they tell you in college?
If you can turn them 3 times, you did your job.
Oh, man. Oh, we're going to keep you in the game. Turn them.
Turn them 3
them.
times.
Oh, you a defensive player. You don't even get to shoot no more. You might not want to do 3 turns. You might 2.5. 2.5 turns. Never do 3 because then you don't get the ball no more. You play defense now.
You turn them 3 times. That other guy come on the weak side for the steal.
Oh, yeah, that's a steal.
And the chat is asking, did you get that clip?
Gil,
Chat asking.
no, you were
I want to
asking.
see Molly answer. Give me the question.
Not yet. Gil.
Also, real quick, Six Savage in the chat. F you, bro.
Yeah, they want to know why Steve ain't talking no more.
It's very disturbing to say
Steve
that
is talking
because he
back
was
there.
supposed to be a
Tough
number
is-
1, but Pascal. Right.
Wait,
I thought when they traded for him,
I
he
want to hear the
was.
question.
Gil, where are you on this?
Absolutely.
Who's the most important number 2?
Say it again. Who is the
This
most
is very
important
disturbing
number
to
2?
say his name because he was supposed to be a number 1, but Pascal. Right. I thought when they traded for him, he was the go-to guy. So the fact that you are even in this category lets us know you haven't stepped up to the plate. I mean, 2019, you showed very great promise in your ability, and you've never taken that leap in this basketball career of yours. So the fact that you're even in this discussion about who is the most important number 2, it's you because you're supposed to be the number 1. So the fact that the playmaker on the team is the number 1 option lets me know you have no chance of winning the championship because statistics show that anyone who averages over 9 assists as the point guard and they're the best player on the team, it's hard for them to win a championship because that means your team is not that good. So the fact that you're not getting the ball down low or on the wing and you're taking over these games and Hallie has to grab all the points from playmaking and scoring kind of tells me that Indiana's really not ready for it.
Gil, we have seen a team win a championship with a point guard averaging over 10 assists recently.
Stop using LeBron as a.
He was the point guard on that list.
So what does that say? Most important number 2 in the comment, Pascal. So we have them 4 to pick from.
Remember
Shit.
I remember.
He don't remember.
Oh,
He studied. He know it's slow.
Huh?
I studied.
Gil,
I was like,
Gil, you know you're not allowed to do that anymore.
I was like,
You're not allowed to do that.
Pascal. I think
Court order.
He
told on himself.
Court order.
Because I had Cat as the most important at first. So I had Cat first.
Shooting
and then-
guards.
And then they gave me Pascal. Like, oh, I'm gonna take this easy.
You don't know
Now-
winning streak right now, boy.
Now streaming on Netflix. Shout out.
I didn't snitch.
Swag, you
So I picked him as the most important.
No.
You see how I rap? You see, but you see how I kicked that up though.
I know.
You see how I
But he said he didn't make the leap to be the number 1. But who said he didn't?
Clearly did.
But they have him as number. They have him as the number 2. But that's why I picked him. You gave me a give me.
Who did everybody
I
else
just
pick?
explained, huh?
Who did everybody else pick?
One pick
before that?
Randall, one pick Cat.
So you just threw him in there.
No, I picked him. I said I'm picking Pascal as the most important number 2 in this series.
I know, but what I'm saying is in that segment, they said out of these 4 guys.
Out of these 4 number
Okay.
2s. And I was like, oh, okay, you're gonna put him in number 2. I'll take him.
So why was Stephen A. Smith looking like that?
Hey.
I'm just saying, he was looking like you was like tripping, even putting.
Because I said he's supposed to be a number 1. So he's saying I'm tripping for saying he's supposed to be a number 1.
Well, are you tripping now, Gil?
Nope. And I already, nope.
Heart of a
Who was
champion.
the number 1? Steve Nash or
Amari.
Amari was? Okay. You sure?
I see
See,
those.
that's what I'm saying.
Gil, your chain keeps the flipping. I just want to. Can we see the other side?
Amari was
That's
the number
like-
1?
Oh,
Was he
like-
number 1?
Amari was the number 1 option.
But Nash was getting the MVPs.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I know that those are weird.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know what it is.
It's
Yeah.
because
yeah,
remember,
you know
remember
what it
back
is.
then, like it's just like Karl Malone, John Stockton, right? The point guard is the one who is doing what they're doing. So if you have a pure point and you have a score too, obviously the score becomes.
Because what was the difference between John and then Steve Nash? Because if Karl Malone was winning MVPs, right? What was Karl Malone? What was John Stockton averaging? Because I'm sure he was shooting 50, 40, 90.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same type of
So, you know
number
what I'm
as
saying?
Steve
So,
Nash.
yeah, so if John Stockton is averaging 12 assists and a double-double in
you
there,
gonna pull it?
Utah was what, number 1 in the West back then? So why did he get it? I'm sure he's
I
shooting
feel
50,
like they
40,
had to
90.
give.
I think because Amari was already there previously, so he was already on the team.
17 and 14.
And then what ended up?
17.
Before that?
Yeah, so Amari was already there, and they had the bad year. They just added Steve
wasn't getting
Nash.
them.
So because they just added Steve Nash
okay.
and they went from
think he was like
20 something
18 and 12, if I'm
to
not mistaken.
60, they're like, oh, he's the
Let me
MVP.
see.
Yeah.
So they gave the credit because of Steve Nash because he was just the one that added.
There's conversations that need to be had.
What?
No, yo, bro, you see Steve?
No,
I mean,
excuse me.
John Stockton
18 and
numbers.
10.
16 and 12, the first MVP year. 19 and 11, the second MVP.
Because Amari
but Stockton averages 17 and 14.
Amari got hurt.
17 and 14.
That's what I said. I think
On Carmelo MVP.
What year was that? What year was that for
Carmelo
John?
probably averaged like
Yeah,
30
but
and
y'all had to put it in.
12.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to put it
Was
in.
that
89,
context.
99,
I got you.
90.
so what does that say? He was a runner-up? He was in the MVP conversation?
Top-
So Jordan was
finished ninth
averaging
and then
30
12.
something, so they couldn't
Oh,
give it
so
to
he's in the
somebody.
race.
Jordan, number one in the East, and averaging 30.
No,
You're
no,
talking
no.
about
Can't give it to
17 and
Stockton
15.
averaging 17.
17 and 15.
But I said you have to put
Ninth
it in.
in MVP voting.
No, you have to put it in context
Yeah.
with Steve Nash. Like, Steve Nash
was,
got to the team.
Oh, yeah,
it was
that
a
was
bad
right.
team.
Yeah.
So they added him. They won
like
60-something games. He got credited for that, right? So there's like, okay, you the MVP. So they gave him the MVP for that. Now, what ended up happening with the second MVP, Amari was done. Amari got hurt. He wasn't playing that year. So they was like, oh, they're about to fall off. And Steve Nash, 19 and 11, and they stayed number one, MVP again. So it wasn't like him and Amari was both balling at the same time for, so it was
When did Amari?
it was different, so you got to think about the
John and
context.
Carl was both in MVP. In the MVP
But Malone was
list.
finishing higher than Stockton.
Yeah, that's a
But both finishing top 10.
was
89,
Top
90,
10, they both was in top 10 MVP voting.
both of them top 10?
Both.
about 89, 90.
I'm just looking at.
Carl was 39 and 12, I think. 31 and 12.
That's what I'm
31 and 11 or something like that.
Gotta do
Damn.
And John was 17 and 15.
It could go either.
Woo!
Stockton
Hey.
shooting what,
What you about
50,
to
40,
say?
90?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So should I say something about them?
What
This
about?
quickly turned to a Utah Jazz discussion somewhere,
No, I was
somehow,
just,
but that's what you come to
got
expect on
two-
Gilbert
you got
representing Minor Dog. Whoop, whoop.
You got two top 10 MVPs on the same team.
Oh, it can't.
Get it done.
Can't get it
Yeah,
done.
you still playing against Jordan and Pippen though.
I'm pretty sure Jordan and Pippen was the top 10. Shit.
You don't think when Jordan left?
No, that is a crazy stat though.
Pippen still
That
stayed
that
at
they
the
both
top.
was in.
They're both in the top
race.
10. I mean, somebody need to do some questions on it. You know what I mean? There should be some discussion.
When Jordan left, Pippen was in the MVP race, right?
No, these niggas on the same team at the
Well,
same
I'm
time.
saying,
Not when someone left.
But it's still the same.
No, it's not the same.
Because Pippen was in the MVP race when Jordan left, so you
know.
still technically
I'm
got
just
two
saying.
MVPs.
I'm just
So-
saying.
Find out.
I'm just saying.
Find out. That's
All you do is just
question
Google.
away.
Well,
Back
Pippen?
down
Question.
memory
Everybody
lane.
just got
If we
the
want to
safe.
find
I mean,
out.
No, I mean, because when Jordan left, they should have beat Houston,
Man,
Utah.
I know, just woo. But carry on.
But they went
May we
what,
please?
7
Girl,
with
are you
New
still
York?
inebriated?
Chicago went to 7 with New York.
Okay. All right, so let's talk a little bit more Siakam. So, in a surprise to some, named the Larry Bird Eastern Conference Finals MVP, named after NBA great legend Larry Bird, whose name is on the Eastern Conference Finals MVP trophy that they presented to Siakam. Spicy P had 3 30-point games in this series,
P.
including a playoff career-high 39
Nice.
in Game 2. I think prior to this postseason, he had 3 total 30-point games, 3
don't
in
like
this
that.
series.
He mad.
I don't like that. Don't say that type of name.
mad.
Spicy P. That's
He wish he
close.
had it. He wish he had it. Look.
That's
You got
spicy.
Swaggy P and Spicy P.
That's spicy.
Yeah.
Because he want to be spicy.
I'm the captain now.
He want to be
That
spicy.
sound like a restaurant.
Nick want to be
Spicy.
spicy so bad. He's like, spicy.
That sound like a restaurant.
Spicy
That's
P.
crazy.
That's
That's
his
Make
nickname.
him make his shoulders go like this.
So Spicy P, Pascal Siakam averaged 25 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 52% from the field, 50% from 3. Gil,
Yeah, my bad, I'm sorry.
25. It is your birthday. So your birthday week continuation. Got you steak. A dancer on Friday. You had festivities this Sunday. Some were invited, some were not. A little hurt.
The
But
picture almost got me kicked out too. The white girl was touching my leg too much.
Someone's got a kid out the house?
No. I mean, this.
It don't matter. That white girl would have took care of you.
so Spicy P, Eastern Conference Finals, averaged 25 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 52% from the field, 50% from 3. Gil, what did Pascal Siakam show you in the Eastern Conference Finals?
I had the right pick. I picked the right man.
When did you make that video?
Yo, sick. Stop. You gonna keep trying to double down. You gonna double down. It's not Brandon looking for like
Let him do it. That's when you know they homies, because he's just like, I'm gonna let him do it.
This ain't got nothing to do with BJ. This ain't got nothing to do with BJ.
Stop fucking with him. Everything got everything to do with you.
It's not you, BJ. This is first take. I'm just trying to show you that.
You said on playback.
You finally understand how it feels.
You see how I swing
we can
and
rewind
move?
playback.
I'm just saying.
That was cute, but we can rewind playback.
First take. I'm talking about my first take. Just
What do you say on
you know, I put the
different takes for
What do you
different
say on
things.
playback.
You finally understand.
Hold on. What do you say?
I say anything on playback.
He ain't like that. He ain't going. The Pacers ain't getting past because he ain't stepping up.
Said all that. So we got new evidence. We got new evidence.
You understand what it's like to be a little broke.
He went on there and was like, public, professional. Playback.
So we got more tape.
Yeah, he ain't this.
The eye in the sky don't lie. Rewind the tape.
No, there's
Damn, we keep getting caught. This is the second time.
Gil works on multiple
There's
places.
context. You
Pacers
gotta
ain't getting past.
Whoa,
Damn.
BJ, stop it.
All right, go ahead.
Stop it. Stop
You want to be on the
it,
next episode? You better chill the fuck out,
He
BJ.
go good bar. He
What
go good bar for you.
episode?
Let him know.
Hey,
That's a good bar.
Go ahead.
That's a good bar for you. Giving you a good bar for a good bar.
When the Knicks was winning,
What show, little nigga?
it was fuck Pascal. Soon as they start winning, what happens? Fuck the Knicks.
No, but
That's-
Indiana never.
But you
No, game
win.
5.
see, you was.
I had to jump sides back game 5.
See,
No.
I had to jump back. I had to jump off.
But you see what I'm saying?
So, yeah.
it was true. So
he don't want to be wrong.
You was
So
saying
I'm talking about the ESPN where I had to be serious. On playback, I get to jump sides all I want.
You talk about
I don't got to
Pascal a
stand
lot.
10 toes down.
You talk about
I stood
Pascal.
5 toes. One leg, New York, the other leg, Indiana.
You talk about Pascal a lot.
Huh?
You just gonna let him do it?
You talked about Pascal a lot.
And I talked about Cat.
He did talk about
I talked
Pascal.
He said
it's like you pop his hand up and then go back there.
Direct deposit one day away. Direct deposit one day away.
Pressure on you now.
Everybody
Direct
knows.
deposit
I'm gonna
one
be
day.
on here.
Everybody knows.
Bitch, I'm gonna make sure everybody doing the job got
I had the hot foot. Everybody know I had the hot.
He's
I was
sweating right
playing
now. Look at it.
hopscotch. Everybody know I was playing hopscotch.
You said you were on trial membership.
Trial
for multiple
membership. I'm
bandwagons,
just saying,
but do you
you
feel like that's a good
talking
one?
No, don't try to use it when I'm on the Knicks side. Don't try to use that when I'm on the Knicks side.
We were talking about the game.
But we was on the Knicks side.
They ain't like this.
Because we was, who was winning?
Because Siakam like
Who
this.
was winning?
He ain't taking
He
the
was
lead.
talking
Who
about
was winning?
Siakam like that
Siakam ain't like that.
directly?
Who was winning? I was team Knicks.
Oh God!
Can't use that against me. That's crazy.
So we
talk.
can't listen to nothing he's talking about.
They won one game. When they
That
won
was
game 3.
one game. That was it. That's all the nigga needed.
Like that, but they up 2-1.
That's all the nigga needed.
Oh man!
All right.
Oh hell no!
All right.
Man, this what we doing?
I know he tried to get out here because both his teams lost.
Yeah, they have. I know you happy about that. I know you happy, Nick.
That's why the Knicks lost.
I can see it both teams lost. Oh, I was
Keep this shit
smart.
in the group chat, man.
They lost because Larry was with them. Larry had both teams that took L's.
Yeah, he did switch his name up. That's why they lost. He's money making Mitch now.
He's money making Mitch with the Larry chain on. So he's on side to side too. We both doing the same.
Money making Sonny.
Money making Sonny. He got Larry.
A year-long Knicks
Cemetery
fan.
Larry. He got the money making Sonny.
Change to allegiance.
Let them niggas know.
Right, yeah.
Carolyn, let them niggas know.
This is crazy.
Let them know.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know what? No.
Take that motherfucking
That's
chain, man.
crazy.
Put that chain jersey on.
With the Gills Arena undershirt, this man is loyal to his Gills Arena. So
You let him do it.
I ain't letting him do that.
And you let this nigga support him doing
I
it.
ain't letting him do
You
it.
let him support
we talking about?
And then you sat here was like, all right.
I believe you love Pascal. You was right.
That's why I picked him.
Pascal, man.
Yo, act like I didn't
what they
pick him.
talking about.
I picked the nigga first. That's me right there. That's
I remember that
me.
shit.
He's the most important.
And I was there.
Yo.
Don't say it like don't do that. Don't do that.
And I was
Don't
there.
do that. Don't do
Talking.
that. Don't do
I
that.
remember that.
Don't
all
do
right,
that,
well,
nigga.
we asked the chat who's
Don't
the
do that,
Pacers'
nigga.
number one option.
Pascal was the GOAT.
We asked the chat who's the Pacers' number one option. 56% said Tyrese Haliburton. Speaking of Hallie, he balled out as well. 21 points, 11 assists, 6 rebounds, nearly 3 steals per game. Hallie, the youngest player in NBA history to average 20 points, 10 assists in a conference final series win. Hallie's numbers were so impressive, he thought there was no doubt he was the ECF MVP, but Hallie ended up becoming the Drewski meme. Let's take a look.
This is the Larry Bird Trophy. It goes to the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. And that MVP is Pascal Siakam.
Ernie said it too fast.
Hallie dapping up, pointing to
He
himself.
tried to take that step. That's fucked up.
That's unfortunate. That did bring Knicks fans
Some joy.
some joy in their moment of doubt. In their
Oh, he
moment
was
of
cool. He was like, yeah, my nigga, take the picture. He said, take the picture, my nigga. Yeah, let's go get this shit.
For Hallie's part, he did play it cool after that, making sure that Spicy P took pictures with both trophies, the Eastern Conference Finals trophy and the Larry Bird Eastern Conference Finals MVP trophy named after Larry Bird.
That's fucked up.
So just how close was the ECF MVP voting? Let's take a look at how the Squares casted their votes.
Where's she at? I knew it.
5 votes for Siakam, 4 votes.
These are the same voters from last year, right?
Some of them, some. It switched up though.
Some are media specific, market specific to the team.
Reggie Miller, for what it's worth.
Katz is from New York, for example.
Reggie Miller voted for Tyrese Haliburton. Craig Katz from The Athletic covers the Knicks, voted for Pascal Siakam.
Damn.
Do they have
Just from
conversations with these guys throughout the year? Like how often do the players interact with this with them?
Well, some of them are
Who'd you think?
national.
Okay. So for the most part, they don't have any interactions.
Reggie Miller, I imagine, has a ton of interaction with the Pacers. He elected Tyrese Haliburton, perhaps because of the choke in Game 1.
So is Dustin like a beat writer?
And he's look like he's an Indy.
Yeah, Indianapolis Star. He's a.
I'm talking about who are beat writers here?
Dustin
For Indiana.
Dustin, Steve.
Jamal, okay. Dustin, okay.
Steve look like Steve Proper.
Steve Popper and Fred Katz.
Yeah.
Steve Popper is from where?
Newsday.
New York? Okay, who else?
Oh, he didn't want him to win.
Fred. Okay, so
New York one.
Okay, so the New York ones, because Hallie did that bullshit.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
I get it.
So you feel like there was some malicious intent with the voting to punish Tyrese Haliburton for doing Reggie Miller's choke after tying the game in Game 1. Pacers went on to win that game.
I mean, we can. It's a narrative we can push, but I mean, at the end of the day, man.
I had a light-skinned agenda, but I will keep that to myself.
Remember, we had this take. You remember when Hallie was playing bad in Game 5?
Yeah, Game 5. I think that's why he didn't get it.
No. Remember, I said, man, what if Pascal end up finishing like he has like 20 this game and then has like 30 next game, and then if Hallie plays bad, can Pascal win it? And just threw it out there because I'm like, well, he has a 39. If he finishes a little bit higher here and then has another 30, he can possibly win it. But I didn't. I mean, Hallie had a great game.
Hallie did have the 30, 50, and 10 game.
I'm saying that turnover game, you should have just got it off of that.
But Siakam, man, he plays both ends of the floor, and I think, like you said, Hallie's 8 points and lack of defense in Game 5, that's what cost him. I mean, because you asking Siakam to come out down there and score, guard Cat, go guard this person, go guard that person, and with Hallie just sitting in the corner, you're gonna run the show and do what you do, but. Man, this man playing both sides of the floor, dog.
Go rebound.
I wish they have like their reasons.
Yeah.
Like I would like reasons.
They gotta give
no, theirs. I want theirs because they pick. I want I pick somebody in this why. Like he did this, and he played. He had to guard this person. He had to shut them down. So you can give kind of explanation of why.
Okay.
Yeah, for them.
So do you not feel like he deserved it?
Who?
Pascal.
I don't have either one of them. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm asking.
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Whoever.
What? Do you think that Pascal deserved it?
Yeah. Yes.
Nick. Hello.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, it could be a toss-up. I mean,
but that's what I said.
Some people might think
talking hoop, man. I thought we was talking hoop.
But I mean,
I'm picking
double game.
But if you said Pascal, do he deserve it? Yes. If you ask me if Hallie deserves it, I'm gonna say yes. Like they both played that great where it was.
I see it both ways, right? Siakam 3 30-point games in the series, but I also see Hallie as a facilitator, the engine of this shit.
That's what I said. I don't.
Through a clutch.
I got Siakam because he's playing both sides.
Like either way, I don't.
I don't. Tyrese was playing defense too. I seen him picking up full court too.
Man, listen, man, that dude is. Listen, he is not playing no defense.
Man, Pascal jumping and running.
What?
Pascal is guarding.
Pascal's numbers the last 3 games.
3 steals per game. Let me give you Siakam.
I ain't a passer.
Like, I don't mind. Like either way, it's.
Shot, you
If they would
said
have said
Siakam last 3 games?
Tyrese, then everybody been like, cool. Pascal, I mean.
So last 3 games, Siakam 30 and 5.
I think the game winner, too.
Then he had 15, 6 and 5.
Come on.
What was the second one?
So he had 30 points, 5 rebounds. Game 4, 15 and 6. Game 5, 31 and 5. In the series clinching game 6.
60 points in the 2 big wins. What did Tyrese have? The last 3 games?
Triple-double, I think.
So Haliburton, in his last 3 games, when they said his daddy could come to the game, he had 32 points, 12 rebounds, 15 assists, and 4 steals. Nobody ever had that stat line in the postseason. Followed that up with 8 points and 6 assists. Game 5, and then game 6, 21, 13 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block.
It's that game 5.
Yes. But game 1, though.
I know, I get it, but fuck. Game 5.
Man,
I mean,
in the set to get here, he hit every clutch shot to get to this point, though.
That's what I said. I don't. Either way, like it's not one of those where you can say like, damn, they fucked him over. It's like, like okay.
If Pascal Siakam doesn't show up like you said he wouldn't, are the Indiana Pacers here?
You said who said he wouldn't?
Are they in that
But if Tyrese
situation?
don't show up neither, though.
I'm just asking for Piazza.
Who said he wouldn't? You said I said he wouldn't?
Like he wouldn't show up.
Who said he said that? The tagline said the most important. I picked him, so I said he's the most important out of all 4 teams. So that's nice. Nice try though.
So, is he not the most important guy on the team? Isn't he the number 1 option?
Yes.
Rick Carlisle has highlighted that the team don't move without Siakam moving because he's the center.
Nash won 2 MVPs. We just talked about.
He got to move around.
Wait, hold on. The centerpiece? Because the centerpiece is
Because he's the option.
point guard. The
He's
person.
The option. The point guard needs an option. And you said Steve Nash was passing
who do you go to
He was
for
passing
game,
to Amari Stoudemire, who was the what? Number 1 option.
Who you go to for game?
So there can't be Haliburton because you need an option.
Who's taking the last shot?
Whoever get it.
Who's taking the last shot? Hallie's taking the last.
He took all of them so far, right? And won.
But
he had the ball in his hand.
Still.
It's just it just reminds me of last year. It's this year and last year's the same.
Oh yeah.
Where the star player thought they won it and they gave it to the other one, making for great conversation for us to talk about.
That's not why they gave it to him. They didn't give him the shit to show how we have great conversation. The nigga went out there and balled out. Both the guys.
Both
Jaylen Brown balled out.
But the other person balled out too. Like you're arguing, we're agreeing with they both balled out. Tatum balled out to the point where
you're
he
saying
thought
that
he
they
won
got the award for sake of conversation. You just said it.
Yes.
You just said
like, are you trying to just argue? If you want to argue, pick a side, and I'll just pick the other side.
No, we ain't arguing about no side. You just said that they were giving away the award for the sake of conversation.
It is a good conversation.
He said that.
Yes,
So
it's
that's
not a good
true.
conversation.
You're discrediting the nigga's performance.
All right, can you rewind the video of Haliburton so we can all say we all thought the nigga was gonna win?
So let's watch Haliburton during the Larry Bird.
So now we're having a conversation because if Holly wins it, we're not talking about Siakam possibly winning it. We're winning it because we thought this nigga would have won it.
Jaylen Brown didn't deserve it.
Jesus Christ.
Holly hugging people, dapping up.
Nobody's disagreeing that Pascal won.
And that MVP, Pascal Siakam.
He's stepping up and he's stopping. Oh shit.
He's not surprised.
Niggas is patable. Let's do it again. He's not surprised. Let's do it again.
Meanwhile, Spicy P just rubbing his beard.
Let's show it. There you go.
He know right now.
We don't need to hear you talk.
Right there, he know.
I'm shaking hands.
He know.
Conference final.
See that?
Go. Keep going.
Keep playing.
See the hand over the face?
Yeah, I'm winning. Let's go. Keep
You know
going.
what that is?
Yeah.
You ever did that?
Come on.
All right, real
Come
niggas
on.
do that.
He's taking
Real
his picture.
niggas do that.
Hold on. He's taking his
He
picture.
like, man, I know he about to get this shit.
The whole camera's on him, not on Pascal.
No.
Let's go again.
He's right there.
Here he stepped up. The dude on the what's the name? Huh? They thought he won. Let's handshake on his head, on the shoulder.
Back and to the left.
Oh, you're about to win. Oh no, they didn't win him.
So Siakam's not surprised.
Of course he's not. I mean, he don't care. It don't matter.
I'm the captain now.
He got that look like they about to
So
get
it's
this
great.
shit to
So
this
again,
nigga. You know that? Like, this nigga about to win. It's all good, though.
It's great for conversation because we're having a conversation about it. But are we surprised? No, he played very well. At least they didn't embarrass They didn't embarrass Haliburton like they did Tatum last year, where after they picked Jalen, hey, Tatum, so how do you feel about winning the championship? Remember they did that shit last year.
Went straight to him.
Yeah, they went straight to him. Like, ooh, shit, that's embarrassing.
I don't think Haliburton did not speak in that.
He didn't?
I think Myles Turner.
So Hallie didn't speak here?
Did Hallie speak? I didn't think Hallie spoke in the postgame.
Hot.
No.
It was hot.
Congratulations, Pascal.
Myles Turner, the longest tenured
Congratulations, Pascal.
Spicy
Ballin'.
P. Rick Carlisle.
Ballin'.
Nice tribute to
Ballin'. Fuck
He
the conversation, though.
Then stop talking about it. Move on. Then move on.
Congratulations to him. Not for the conversation, because he willed them to that shit.
It is a good conversation to see.
So, Mr. B, when Tatum didn't win last year, you questioned his stature amongst Celtics greats. How does Hallie not winning this year impact his stature amongst the greatest Pacers of all time? Reggie Miller comes to mind at the forefront, but he did help his team make the final.
Well, he got 4 more games, so let's see what happens in the
All right.
He
Do you need to see some hardware?
It ain't over yet, so
Do you need to see all NBA selections? Do you need to see some
That's all
hardware?
I'm saying.
Okay.
He got one more. Let's see.
Nah, that's okay.
He got one more chance.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Let's wait and
That's
see.
good ducking.
You learning. Wiggle out of it. You learning.
The most
Nah, man,
underrated
I don't-
superstar in Indiana Pacers history? No, that's not a conversation we can have. Shout out to Haliburton.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just messing around. Shout out to Haliburton.
Doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything.
Let's be real. The way Hallie performed throughout this playoffs, the way Hallie performed in this Eastern Conference Finals, minus that one dud game, you would have good reason to believe that he should have been the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Spicy P, 3 30-point games.
Doesn't take away the conversation of one of the top point guards in the league or any of that.
Because he deserves all that.
I mean, because I feel like say Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire, they were playing, and they got
both
the
played
Western
at the-
Conference, right? And Amari averaged more. I'm sure he would probably get it, right, in the Western Conference, because he would probably average 30 and 12.
Yeah.
Like just
because it's difficult because it's both have arguments for it.
Yeah.
When you have a point guard that's doing what he's doing, averaging a damn double-double, 20 and 11, then your shooting guard is 25-5 and playing defense. I mean, they both are.
Hallie, the youngest player to average 20 and 10 assists.
Like even if they said
no turnover.
even if they said co-MVP, I'd be like, oh, that was smart. Right?
Yeah, 9 voters, so it'd be
No, what I'm
somebody
saying is,
abstain.
I don't give a fuck. I would have voted half.
more
If you think that's why they do it, put it 9 so it forces you to pick.
They force.
more people feel like this year is probably a toss up. Like they didn't really like it's all right whoever it goes. But last year I feel like it was more like damn, like like to people because of Jaylen Brown getting it. So
there was no narrative. If you listen to it, there was no narrative pushing this game.
It was way more conversation about the
Brown-
negative about Jaylen
like
Brown
Brown
getting it
deserves
compared to like
the
with this one
Eastern
Siakam.
Conference.
It's more like okay, well they both get it.
Like when Jalen won the Eastern Conference,
I
when
feel
no
like
one
he
said
did.
anything.
I feel like he
Yeah, when he
deserved
won the Eastern Conference, nobody said anything. Like
Because he didn't make the
Probably
All
didn't-
NBA
we didn't care as
team,
much
right?
about that trophy as we did the
Because he didn't
finals.
make an All NBA team, so the narrative is like he's gonna come out, be mad, be aggressive, and he gonna win this. So when he won the Eastern,
I feel like more people feel like Tatum was going to just sweep it. To me, from the Eastern Conference playoffs to the
I
finals.
thought they was gonna get
So
Brown.
I feel like last year had
Tatum,
way more conversation.
finals.
But if you'd have been listening to the commentators during that series, you're gonna be like, okay.
Yeah.
They didn't like. I don't know who the lady was, but she didn't like Tatum at all. I don't give a fuck what he
Man,
did.
both sides of that flow, man. I'm telling you, I just feel like that defense, man.
That's why I said this should just put it down so at least you can educate
Siakam doing a lot.
you can educate the fans on what they're
What the reasoning is.
Yeah, what your reasoning is.
But would the fans care if you're not telling them what they want to hear?
Yeah, but it's
I've
still
never seen
something.
Hallie guard Brunson in
The
that series.
expectation is that the star player should get the fucking award regardless of how he plays. That's it, period. And that's what we've been talking about. He the best player, why didn't he get it? He played decent enough, he hit his averages, he should get it, right? So the other guys will never get acknowledged based on the expectation of the star player and how he plays. Even if they do more impactful shit, it will get overlooked because he's the star.
Siakam was an all-star this year, though.
Yeah.
So now what they're doing is rewarding the guys who are the impact players in those moments, in those series. That was Jaylen Brown. Whether you watching it or not, you felt the difference when he played a certain way.
Yeah, well.
And it showed in the performance.
No mustache should have been up there then too.
I thought he had a potential to,
No
but he didn't
mustache.
score
That
enough.
First game,
He didn't
shit.
score enough.
Chin beard,
If he would have got
He
20
won
and
game
something,
seven. That first game
15.
changed the series too, though.
the 30
he was a
piece.
game changer.
How many threes he hit that last?
I think 5 in the fourth quarter, if I'm not mistaken.
That shit.
So Hallie may not have won Eastern Conference Finals MVP, but him and Myles Turner were both in the running for petty MVP after the game. Knicks and Pacers rivalry dates back decades. Both Hallie and Turner went to social media to take a victory lap. So after the BR account posted a video, Hallie dressed in all black while carrying a duffel bag in his arrival for the game. We showed that earlier. Longtime Knicks fan Ben Stiller quoted the tweet saying, "Good thing he brought his duffel bag for the flight to NY." After the Knicks were eliminated, Hallie clapped back by quoting Stiller's tweet and responding with the following. He said, "Nah, was to pack it y'all up." Good job, Tyrese. He also posted another video mocking Knicks fans' street celebrations with his Eastern Conference Finals highlights over 50 Cent's I Run New York track. Myles Turner also joined in on the trolling, posting a clip from Family Guy on his IG carousel with the caption, "The story writes itself." Here is a pic of that. He said, "I'm going to piss away 20 grand. What are you going to do? Bet on the Knicks?" Shout out Myles Turner.
See Myles Turner doing shit like this.
And as a bonus, we'll take a look at Caitlin Clark doing Brunson's three-point celly in the crowd during Game 6 as she was supporting the Pacers, as I mentioned. Pacers undefeated with Caitlin Clark in the building.
She going to do the Brunson?
Hey, bro.
She in the building. Throwing up neighbor.
Throwing up.
Okay, neighborhood. Clark, okay.
You said when she got in the
Griffin
building.
Caitlin.
Griffin K.
So do you respect Hallie and Turner's pettiness towards the Knicks and their fans?
They doing the Brunson like.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I respect it. I mean, it's a rival. Next year, who knows what happens in the East. They could probably meet again. But these are two teams that I feel like, with what they have, it's going to be good for the future. For the
Put them out 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Game 7, 1-6.
Nobody believe y'all hating ass niggas. Y'all been waiting for us to lose this whole time. Don't be all that sentimental, nice guy shit.
Nah, man.
What the fuck was that just now?
Man,
Bucks in 7, right?
I'm so happy.
Lakers in 12, right?
I'm
Y'all
so
niggas
happy
gonna be
New Year's
changing
Day.
up,
So
man.
happy
No,
New
we
Year's
ain't
Day.
changing up.
We all going to Cancun
back
together
on
now.
here.
So,
I'm so
matter of
happy
fact,
New
where's my villa at, bro? We on the way.
Listen, we've been in Cancun
You get
too
to
long.
set it up.
I'm leaving Cancun.
Set it up.
No,
We made it. Yeah, y'all been there too long. Yeah, I get it. But the party just got here. God damn it, we just got here.
We've been here for damn near 2 weeks. I'm tired.
Don't be telling us you get trying to give a speech about how we about to leave. We've been here too long, man. Hell no, we just getting here.
How much tequila and shit we gonna have?
Where y'all going, man?
And not me.
Y'all leaving?
We've been here too long.
We were back refocused.
We got another week.
We about to go work out with
Cha-cha too many.
Yeah, me and the cha-cha.
We got Luka eating stir fry.
Electric cha-cha. You got to go from the electric
We
to
need
the
to talk.
cha-cha.
We need to talk to Drew Hanlon so he can put us in the group change so we can all
here we
figure
go,
out how,
Justin.
who gonna get MVP and win next year.
See, I was like an African's boy. I seen that boat. I jumped on it.
Come on.
Right to Indiana
See?
and right to OKC. I didn't have time. I didn't have time.
Africa.
Jumped on the boat.
What boat?
While we landed in Cancun, I seen the boat going at Pacers and OKC. I jumped right on it.
And where that boat going? Where that boat going?
Where's it going now?
To the finals.
What's team though?
To the finals. Huh?
What's team?
Oklahoma.
I feel it too.
Oklahoma in 5.
Gil, you gave the Thunder a 0% chance. You gave the Thunder a 0% chance of winning the NBA Finals.
We did.
I gave them a 0% chance
I asked you to reconsider.
when
I
the
don't
Lakers
know how
was
they
there.
doing this, but they doing it. Indiana.
I don't give a fuck about how they doing it. They got me to where I needed to go. Now I'm jumping off ship. Now I'm going to OKC. You feel me?
So you are.
They did the job.
They make sure everybody off this couch.
All right, so let's talk a little
You
bit.
know the best thing about jumping ship?
I do not know
Milwaukee,
that.
New York, gone. They put all them motherfuckers out.
The boat that they had, they didn't have enough.
on your toes,
They didn't have no
Joe.
fans on.
You need to do your calf
They didn't have no
raises.
fans.
Weak
They
on
that
your
whole
toes.
side out. They put Milwaukee,
Weak on his
Cleveland,
toes.
and
Little League
that
champion.
whole side over there is done.
Nasty.
Everybody that's on the
Jumping
side.
ship.
Yeah.
They
Shout
boat.
out to the
They
Braves.
had the
Toes.
they had the
I'm a Little
boat.
League champion.
They had the boat, and I jumped right on the boat. Like, oh man, y'all ain't got nobody on here. I'll root for y'all.
So you are the captain now,
This
but
be one of the greatest runs, though.
so Pacers had 7 players average double figures regular season, have 5 doing it in the playoffs with Mathurin just missing the threshold, 9.9 points per game. Indiana had 1 All-Star this year, Siakam, one All-NBA selection in Hallie, who made the 3rd team. Similarly, Thunder also rely heavily on their supporting cast, utilizing at least a 10-man rotation throughout this postseason. Myles Turner spent his entire career with the Pacers, had this to say about what makes Indiana and OKC successful.
I think it's a new blueprint for the league, man. I just, I think the years of the super teams and, stacking is just not, it's not as effective as it once was. You know what I mean? This NBA, since I've been in the league, this NBA is very trendy, it just shifts. But the new trend now is just kind of what we're doing. OKC does the same thing. Young guys get out and run, defend, and, use the power of friendship is how they call it.
And we got to give Myles Turner a shout-out. Spent his entire career with the Pacers, but been the subject of multiple trade rumors throughout his time in Indiana. Now gets to help the team reach their second finals in franchise history. So Thunder's Pacers NBA Finals ain't breaking no viewership records, with both teams hailing from small markets. Indiana, Oklahoma City may represent the 22nd and 26th ranked NBA media markets, but they both play an entertaining, fast-paced style that isn't reliant on jacking up threes. So how excited are you for this Thunder Pacers NBA Finals?
I'm excited. You can see it on my face. Yeah, we're gonna watch it. That's gonna be the only thing on TV. So most of us gonna watch it.
It's gonna be good though.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm fucking excited.
You're not a real basketball fan if you're not excited for the Pacers and the Thunder.
You gotta beat the best of
You don't like who?
That's fucking good basketball about to come. We're gonna see two good
You don't like
basketball
who?
teams hoop against each other and guard and defend and shoot good shots and foul bait and flop and shoot threes and shoot more threes.
A lot of middies.
And replay shit. We're gonna see a lot of replays.
Yeah.
And white women, it's a lot of white. What?
A lot of replays and white women.
I'm going to the finals.
You are not a real hoop fan.
If y'all watch Denver versus Miami
Indiana.
finals, y'all could watch this.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could. We're gonna watch. That's what I said. We're gonna watch it.
Joker versus Jimmy Butler.
We're gonna watch it.
They gonna get
The crowd gonna be loud.
I'm gonna finally
Very loud.
I'm gonna finally meet Caitlin.
Celebrity heavy.
I'm gonna finally meet Caitlin.
I think
John Cougar Mellencamp.
Yeah.
I'm going to get them court
I think for me,
Are you going to
with the
going to
finals,
Gainbridge?
I'm finally gonna meet Caitlin.
Your pastor going to connect with Caitlin
Yep.
Clark, Crip and Caitlin, as she's now known after throwing up.
Money making Sunny.
I think for me for the finals, I think that the point guard matchup, SGA versus Holly. You got two teams that play at a high pace. You got one of the Indiana, they have one of the best paces in the league, and then you got SGA, the youngest, so they just, get up and down on the floor. So I think it's going to be exciting. I know it's not a big market, but I just think, it's going to be high scoring. But I do think, if the Pacers, if they get in that half court situation, it's going to be very difficult for them. Like this ain't the Knicks you're playing against.
Yeah, it's the league's top ranked defense.
Like,
also
it's the
top
number
three,
one.
top four
It's the number
offense
one
in the league.
defense in the NBA. You could throw Luke Dort. You could throw.
What is Indiana
Caruso.
rank in defense?
They were like
At Hot
14th
League.
during the regular season.
It's gonna get a little
Defensive
ugly.
rating.
With OKC, they could get that like Seattle Supersonics feel to the NBA. They win. They got the type of players people like. Shea, he could do it all in 1 year. That'd be good for the league. All these old motherfuckers trying to trade and look ass. You need some new spirit, new juice flowing.
new
Tired
juice.
of that.
The old juice not
shit.
working no more.
Yeah, that old shit ain't working no more, man.
Yeah,
It's
new
the
juice.
generation. These kids love Shea too, so
The streets do love
And
Shaq.
it's exposing the
just
big
drop
three.
his shoes. Shit, just drop the shoes.
It's exposing the big three to me.
Yeah.
All them big three superstars you want to combine, that don't mean nothing. Just get you two guys, some solid pieces, and you'll be all right.
So let's get to
Like the
that.
Suns.
What Myles Turner said about OKC, Indiana both having the blueprint for how the league is shifting. So are the Pacers and Thunder showing the league the blueprint for having the perfect mix of star power along with the solid supporting cast? No.
No, because next year, in the summertime, you know what time it is. The Lakers, Boston, New York, they getting somebody. So it's always going to go back to those big
But
markets.
is that somebody going to be enough to elevate those things?
Yeah, right? It don't matter. I feel like it's good for this.
Huh?
It's good for this year. It's nice. It's
It's
good.
good
You
for
still
the
got to go.
league.
Man,
It's
we
good
still
for
got to
the
get
league.
to the big markets, though. Come on now.
Nah,
Nah,
why?
man.
The last 5 years,
Yeah.
all of the big teams have made the big three moves, have not made
Yeah.
it. The Lakers made it one time, but they didn't even have a big
Boston.
They didn't have a big three.
Boston.
Boston what?
They don't got a
Boston. Big.
They're home
Damn near
grown.
big three, big four.
They brought in two guys. They were
And they
they're
brought
homegrown.
in. They brought in two all-stars.
They're homegrown.
They brought in
Right?
two all-stars.
So outside of that, this is Boston last year. some of the last 5 years, we've been watching Big Three shit crash and burn.
For sure.
And we've been watching Houston develop. We've been watching OKC develop. We've been watching Minnesota develop. We've been watching a lot of teams get little pieces here and there. Chicago turning into one of them teams too.
That's a big market, yeah.
Shout out to the Gidler.
So we're looking, like he said, the blueprint is for you talking about winning basketball.
Okay.
One superstar like a Jokic, a Giannis, Shea, and have them core pieces around
And of course,
that understand how to make and maximize that superstar.
I think it's
Thunder, 2 All-NBA players, obviously the MVP and SGA also. Jalen Williams, who was also all defensive selector.
coaching, this chemistry.
Siakam was
I
an
think
all-star?
chemistry
Siakam was
So
an all-star.
Siakam and Haliburton.
Haliburton was an All-NBA selector.
Oh man, it's about a even
chemistry
matchup
too.
right
That
now.
chemistry, that trusting your teammate.
Blueprint means it's something that's happened, right? So if they lose 4-1,
But also you have the
Yeah,
mentioned
that
the
Thunder do the
as well.
same thing
they
though.
got 2 All-Stars, and they got Chet, who's like damn near a big 3.
But they got other players that just
That likes Jamaican
shoot the
food.
ball too.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean,
a lot of-
OKC can stand on. OKC can stand. Right there, they're a great team. Indiana, like big threes went down. It's not like the big threes played and failed. They all went down.
That's failure.
Bucks, Dame went down. They didn't beat
didn't have
them.
a chance.
He went down. He got injured. They didn't beat them.
They beat the shit
Right?
out the
They beat
Cleveland,
theyself.
they went down. They
beat
did
the shit
not
out
beat
them.
them. They didn't
Okay,
beat
but-
them in a series.
okay, but-
They went down in that series.
Right.
Boston, Knicks, they went down. Someone went down.
Stay healthy.
So you're not beating through these. You're not going through the tyrants, beating them like.
They beat them twice in the garden or in TD Garden.
Yes, but what I'm saying, you didn't beat them for the series. That was that team.
This is not a
Before
real
Jennings.
argument because he's going to have to use
And
a
they were going to win game
hypothetical.
4 whether or not.
You're going to have to use a hypothetical
How
to
the
even
fuck
get
am I
out of
using a
it.
hypothetical when I'm saying exactly what happened?
Because that doesn't
There's no
matter.
hypothetical
No,
on-
it doesn't matter. Whether that, I don't give a fuck about them getting injured. They got injured. That's up to them. That's their
It's not a
fault.
blueprint. So
Hey,
you're
listen,
saying a blueprint on something.
guys
where-
who stay healthy.
Yeah, 'cause they did
Guys
beat-
who stay healthy.
That's not the
They
question.
beat Cleveland with all they
They
players.
did. No.
Cleveland
you had
That
players
nigga had a
missing
toe
games.
injury. They missed the game like it
Mobley
wasn't
missed a
a
game.
healthy team.
Garland
See, but
was
when
injured.
that happened,
At what point do we all have
Yeah,
a
that
perfect
happens
fucking
in the
playoffs
playoffs.
where
That
everybody's
happens.
fucking healthy so we could not say, oh, everybody was there and they all
for me
played
to say
together
this
and
is
they
a
beat
blu-
us fair and square?
Yeah, I
What the
can't-
fuck are we
So
talking
for me to say something is
The
a
Warriors built a
blueprint.
dynasty off injuries. Let's call
So
it
one, if
what it is.
if I'm saying this is a blueprint for moving the future, and it hasn't been, how do I know how good this blueprint is? If the road has been.
Well, Thunder top team in the West. Top team in the West this year.
I'm talking about who said it? The Pacers said it.
But he referenced both
The
teams.
Pacers said it.
The Pacers player referenced both
OKC
teams.
and the Pacers are 2 different teams.
How?
One actually won game. They beat people. They beat.
We got
healthy.
back to the same place
Yeah.
we're in right now, Gil. What are you
Stop
talking
trying to
about?
fucking argue with me, dog.
We are here
We're
to
talking
argue.
about we're not. No,
We
I'm
are
not here to
talk.
argue. I'm not here to argue.
So what
I'm
is
not
your
here to
point?
argue.
So what is your point?
Okay, thank you. What Pacers said, this is a blueprint. That is not a blueprint for anybody. Your road, the best players on that road was not there. They got injured. OKC, if Shea would have said this, no problem, because y'all beat the fuck out of everybody you played. Everybody was healthy during your journey.
Wait.
So your blueprint, cool.
Indiana got there
journey.
twice.
I don't. Pacers. I'm going off of what Myles said. What Myles said. That's not a blueprint to me because y'all are not proven like that.
2 straight Eastern Conference Finals appearances.
I'm talking about the blueprint that he's talking about. That is
He's
not.
talking about the blueprint of getting to the Eastern Conference Finals 2 years in a row.
Aaron
Okay.
Gordon hamstring injury.
He's not. Okay, who did they play last year? What the fuck are we talking? Who did they play? Who did Pacers play last year?
They played the Boston Celtics.
Huh?
Boston.
No. The first round.
Milwaukee again, right? Then New York. Milwaukee, New York.
Milwaukee last year, right? Was the whole team there? Okay, move on.
You play
How
who's
about
in front
the
of
next
you.
team?
Does that matter?
Was everybody healthy?
Yeah.
Then what the fuck are we talking about? Damn, man. That's not their fault.
They
You just fucking
they
argue
got
to argue.
help. They
So if
was
I say they
healthy.
ain't fucking proven because everybody's been hurt, then fuck they was hurt. OKC, if we want to stand on what OKC is saying,
happened this
if
year?
OKC is saying it, then
everybody-
I'm
Yes,
play this
this is a blueprint for
Bucks.
success.
Pacers play that.
Indiana, everybody's been hurt. I don't know. I can't say I'm going to follow that if I'm a general manager because everybody done played. The best players is hurt. OKC, if Shea would have said that, hey, brother, that's a blueprint I want to follow.
New York was whooping Boston.
Oh,
ass,
damn.
and they had everybody, though.
So are the Thunder giving the
Yeah.
blueprint?
It's hard to say it.
He
Yes.
said
Yes.
the Thunder and the Pacers are giving. That's
Miles
what
Turner
he
referenced
said.
the Thunder and the
He
Pacers.
said the
And I'm addressing what he said on his side.
The power
His
of
side.
friendship.
OKC side, they been playing
But
against
he's
these
saying
top
the
dogs.
same thing, Gilbert. You are going in circles for no reason.
I don't even know why
you're
you're trying to
saying
argue.
Indiana is not the blueprint, but OKC is, and he's saying that both of them are the same blueprint. So how is it that you go in a circle just to disagree? The Pacers are the blueprint because OKC is the blueprint. They both are the blueprint.
The power of friendship.
That's it.
Friendship, team chemistry,
Team,
camaraderie.
that's what he just explained, all that shit. That's why they back to back. It don't got nothing to do with injuries or none of that shit. It has everything to do with camaraderie, chemistry, execution, play hard, play smart, play together. That's Indiana basketball that has become OKC basketball. That's going to become a lot of other teams too. Because they're seeing,
just one
if you
guy
see
like
that,
Brunson is
hey, all that ISO shit, all that 2, 3, 4 superstar shit, everybody not touching the ball, nobody's moving, and they don't want to play defense because they not touching the ball. Let's change up the blueprint. Rick Carlisle's brilliant. Is it Dagnall?
Mark Dagnall.
Dagnall, brilliant. They took the college resume and they turned it upside down and said we would play like this.
Been doing that though, because Dallas is similar to that too, though.
Rick Carlisle smart.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. We got
You see how I shut the fuck up when you talk?
There's nothing else to say after I talk.
No, I let you talk.
There's nothing else to say.
But you see how I
shut it down.
let you explain everything you're trying to say. I don't jump in and out of your conversation when you're trying. I let you explain everything you had to say.
Go ahead.
I don't need nothing to say.
Okay.
I told you I'm not arguing. I don't
Damn.
need to argue.
You just said all that to not say nothing?
Ladies, it is
No.
Swaggy P's
I told you
birthday
I
week.
don't need to argue with you, dog. You just pick arguments just to pick
That
arguments.
motherfuckers is crazy.
That's crazy.
Are you crazy? What
Hey,
we
need a
here
shot.
for?
Everybody,
man?
We're not here. We're here to
I
talk
thought
about
we were
this
just
shit
supposed to be a debate
Shots for
show.
everybody.
This ain't a debate.
Do you know what else is? You know what else is
We've been
crazy?
debating for 2 years. When did it stop?
Do you know what else is crazy?
We've been arguing for 2.5
No,
years.
you've
When
been
did we
arguing.
stop? When did we stop arguing?
I'm just saying,
We built a whole platform on niggas coming on here to argue with us.
We have healthy basketball
Get
discussion.
shots. That thing.
We're getting shots for Swaggy P's 40th birthday. This is 40, Swaggy. This is what you expect of your 40th.
I got drunk and couldn't wake up until 1 o'clock.
But today's podcast is sponsored by SeatGeek. Everyone can use our code ARENA10, get 10% off your SeatGeek order. Whether you're a new customer or not, sports, concerts, festivals, you name it. The weekend is pulling up to SoFi Stadium this month, so a lot of people have been looking on SeatGeek for the best deals, and the Dodgers are on their quest to repeat as World Series champs, so you know I'm going to have to pull up to a few games using SeatGeek. Should have went this weekend to watch them demolish the Yankees. Shohei taking naps, night-nighting, middle of the game, tired of watching us give you this work. SeatGeek rates on a scale of 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. No matter how many times you bought tickets using SeatGeek before, code ARENA10 is going to get you 10% off your next order. So take out your phone, open the SeatGeek app, and add code ARENA10 to your account. So we asked the chat, should NBA teams mimic the Pacers and the Thunder? That is a question that we asked the chat. 58% of the chat said yes. And we also asked the chat, is the power of friendship a real thing? 80% of the chat believes in the power of friendship. Okay? It is united this couch. We are all friends on this couch.
It do helps the power of friendship.
So let's talk about the power of getting eliminated and what it's going to have on the Knicks.
I'm gonna give it to me. You don't know him yet. Remember this shit when D-Wade was guarding me? And you called the ISO for me? You like, you don't know him yet, D-Wade. I felt like I wanted to do some shit. So it do
Did you
help.
end up doing it?
Yeah.
But did you end up actually
Hell
doing it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like 20-something.
I hit him with the movie, said, you gonna do my move on me? You gonna do my own move on me? I said, what you mean? I said, everybody move, I thought.
That move belongs to the street.
Came down,
What you hit him with?
dunked that shit on JaVale. I felt so bad for him.
Man.
Nothing I could do.
JaVale casualty of war. So after getting eliminated by the Pacers, second round last season, Knicks made some major moves this past offseason, re-signing Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby, trading for Mikal Bridges and Cat, reaped the benefits with their first conference finals appearance in 25 years, but many feel that wasn't enough. So after the game, Jalen Brunson was asked how confident he was the Knicks could take the next step, and he had this response.
The most confidence. Overconfident. Seriously. I don't, there's not an ounce of any type of doubt that I'm not confident with this group.
So, Shad, as our longest tenured Knicks fan on the couch, do you share Brunson's confidence in this Knicks squad being able to take the next step with the bulk of this roster staying intact?
If you was got your knee right.
Well, while they were playing, the whole notion of the Giannis thing was brought, and I dismissed it. And that's because I wasn't trying to hear that shit while we was trying to go get the chip.
Okay. You were not trying to hear Giannis and the Knicks while you were in your quest for a championship.
We can entertain all of that shit right now.
But that is an entertainer. Okay.
Goddamn the cat can go.
I can come. Okay.
But they probably won't. But, I mean, there's a lot needed. I wouldn't mind refurbishing some shit around. Getting some new understanding around what Brunson want to do and what Cat can do and all the other intangibles. It'll be dope to see. Yep. They could add a couple more pieces, like more McBrides in different sizes if they can find, if there even exist. But it is up. It's up. It look good for him. But I don't know if I'm gonna pick them next year.
So you don't know if you're gonna stay with the
Don't
Knicks?
know yet. I'm on the fence.
You got free agency coming up.
Yeah.
Some difficult decisions to make.
Gotta figure it out, Steve. Steve don't.
They got the team, you know.
Yeah.
So Mr. B,
figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Go to Cancun, figure it out.
You heard what Jalen Brunson said. He has
That
the
was a
most
good time.
confidence in this squad.
Yeah.
Reached their first Eastern Conference Finals in the past 25 years. Was not enough to advance to the NBA Finals. How much confidence do you have in this Knicks squad being able to take the next step?
Well, first, I know everybody keeps saying that the Knicks need to try to go after Giannis, but to me, in reality, I don't think they have the pieces and the picks to try to get him. I think they should go get a new coach, a real New Yorker like Mike Malone. Somebody who can, he's coached Jokic before. So if you can get Cat to be a poor man's, Jokic at least with Brunson play inside out and just get some shooters around him. I think they have a better chance, but they definitely need to get a new coach, though.
We're going to talk Thibs in just a moment, but let's shift over to Swaggy. Swaggy, how much confidence do you have in this Knicks squad being able to take the next step? Jalen Brunson, very confident.
I'm confident for sure. I think they just had a mislapse that got too high on beating Boston and thought Indiana probably was just like a cakewalk. And it was too late for them to catch up, man. After that game one, it was take the air out you a little bit. And for Thibs, I think it was probably an eye-opener, Game 5, playing different players. I think he got to mix it up or y'all gonna get a new coach, I think, because you got to have trust in some of your players. Like Summit came in for them guys to be ready still after not playing I don't know how long it's been since D. Wright brother and
Also D. Wright.
Yeah, he is D. Wright.
He's also a D. Wright.
Him and Summit to get in the game. It take people to talk crazy and for you to open your eyes just a little bit, So
You think they respect him?
Respect his?
It felt like he lost him a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, for sure.
Because you can see when he over
Just
there.
gonna bring his dad in, bring Brunson dad in.
That's what I thought too.
Go get Mike Malone, man. Go get a real
Mike
New
is,
Yorker.
I think Mike is priming for it. I think they were prepping him for it.
Because he can get them guys to play differently. I mean, because they are a good team. Like, it's not like they're not a good team. So that's what I'm saying. If you just add some pieces with Brunson and
Cat,
some real structure.
so they can play inside
You
out.
really beat
They not
Boston
doing the
with your-
pick
with
and
their
roll
star
at
players.
all. They not doing the pick and roll between them two like
Get
they
another ball
need to,
handler.
like the
I think you
Joker,
probably need
Jamal,
to get another
Jamal Murray Joker pick and roll.
Or a little bit.
We'll get another ball handler,
Six
too.
man, go
Like a
get
six-man,
Crawford. Listen to Jordan Crawford.
The ball handler. We'll get a Drew.
So, Gil,
Cam
I
Whitmore.
heard what Brunson
bro.
said. Do you share his opinion in having confidence in the squad to be able to take the next step? Or is it time to tell some people to move around?
They're a piece away. Discipline. I mean, they need to clean up a lot of bad habits that they do have. Obviously, not getting back on defense, silly fouls. Understand shot selection is a big thing for, some of those players. They could upgrade in a few of those spots to make it a more balanced team. They got to figure out if you're going to have Brunson as the lead dog, you're going to need a better shooting guard that can just flat out shoot, that can just flat out catch and shoot to relieve pressure, or a really big two guard that can go both ways. He can play point, he can play two, but they're right there. They don't need to do anything drastic. Like break the whole team up, get rid of Cat and McHale or something like that. If you're going to get rid of one to bring one in.
So what if the option to get Giannis presented itself?
It all depends on what I'm losing for him.
Yeah.
You got to imagine Cat,
If
OG.
I'm Milwaukee, I'm not.
Cat and OG?
What if he asks
Plus
out?
more.
Huh?
If he's asking out.
If he's asking out, then that's out of my hands. But if he ain't asking out, and
Yeah, we're not trying to move him if he's not asking out.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I don't.
Is he asking out? He's asking out.
He just bought a house.
So if he's asking out, what do we
He
do?
bought a house out there in New York.
I mean, it'll probably be a three-team trade to
He
get
just
the
bought a
I ain't
house
hear that.
in New York.
I ain't hear that.
It was $9 million. $9 million house.
I ain't
It was
hear
a
that.
$10 million house he just bought over there. So yeah.
They got OG at the 3? No. OG's at the 4, Cat's at the...
Oh,
You give up OG? You give up OG? That's 200 on the book. 200 on the books for OG.
I mean, it would likely take OG.
So we're gonna need another a team because we need some
pick
picks.
that
You need
Milwaukee
a third
ain't-
team.
Listen, man, I'm not giving up Giannis for that.
OG and Cat.
OG
I need some picks.
OG.
man.
OG Mitchell Robinson?
I don't. If I'm the Bucks, I don't know if that's
I need some
I need
picks.
Cat.
One of 'em.
I gotta get Cat.
that's not.
That's not enough at all.
It's gonna require at least one more guy to get the sufficient
OG and
picks at
Cat
the
ain't
Bucks.
enough.
That is enough.
It's
On the
gonna
books,
take, it's
it
gonna
is.
take one more guy to
They
get the
probably throw
sufficient
hard.
picks.
Yeah, then it's pointless then.
I'm gonna need some
Brunson-
Yeah, because we lose too
Brunson
much.
and,
New York
Giannis
loses too
is
much.
good. Brunson and Giannis is good enough.
With Bridges?
Not with that same coach.
Bridges?
You're gonna need a different coach with that.
Yeah, Mike Malone.
I'm not
So
mad.
you get Mike Malone, you give away Cat and OG
You getting somebody that's like a
for Giannis.
I can't
draft
say,
pick.
well, like a Dame in his prime though,
No, it's not.
and more aggressive.
Quick shooting versus pounding the ball is two different styles of basketball.
But I think that's what Giannis
And
needs. He needs somebody that could.
he had trouble with Dame. And
'Cause Dame wasn't aggressive.
Dame is just
But
pick and roll, shot, pick and roll,
Dame
pass.
wasn't
So you got a guy who's just gonna sit
I don't
here and do
like
this.
Nah, but Dame is
Dame
more
was
efficient.
not aggressive.
He's more efficient than Dame.
See, but I
That's
don't
the
like-
difference. Because if
see, but I don't
Dame
like-
missing that shot, Giannis is mad.
I don't like Brunson.
He got to hit that shot.
It's not a
I don't like
Brunson and Giannis is not.
No,
not a
we're gonna need a point guard or somebody to come in there.
What you mean?
Brunson and Giannis look like
To get Brunson off the ball
and
more.
Randall. Brunson and Randall was solid.
See, but Brunson.
Yeah, but Brunson,
See, but Brunson
Randall's an
can shoot the
ISO player.
See,
But that's
Brunson
Giannis.
can shoot the
Giannis
three.
is too.
But he can shoot the 3 though.
Brandon.
You know, that
He had more range for it.
that's
But you got somebody who's constantly going to be driving off the
They
pick and roll.
do or get a six
that's
man of the
that's
year.
fine, but we both driving.
So
You gotta get a Jamal Crawford over there or something like that. Like a 6-man, because they need a bench.
Who?
You need another ball
a
handler.
scorer though, somebody you can get a bucket like a
Yeah,
shit.
they
Go
don't- they don't-
get
they don't
like
have
a
hot
Cam
roster.
Buddy. Go get Buddy too.
I mean, no, not Cam.
I'll go get Buddy.
Go get Buddy Hill. Shit.
For sure. I was thinking like a Malik Monk or Buddy Hill type.
Yeah,
Somebody
like
like
a
that.
bucket. You need a bucket.
That's better.
they did have Quentin Grimes.
Yeah, because
previous.
Buddy.
But
Outside of Brunson, who
Buddy,
can you
yeah.
like? You need that guy.
Yeah.
Old
You
boy
throw
from
him in, he
Brooklyn.
might make
What's
some
old buddy
shit
from
happen.
Brooklyn? Cam.
That's
That's what you said? I thought you was on. No, not a light skinned dude.
Cam went to Oak Hill.
Cam Thomas.
Cam
Yeah,
Thomas.
Cam Thomas,
Yeah, I
mhm.
thought you said that Cam Johnson.
No, Cam Thomas.
Cam Thomas.
yeah,
Cam Thomas,
yeah.
definitely. Definitely.
Off the bench?
What?
So
Nasty.
From
New York.
Brooklyn?
Shoot it.
He gonna start.
Every time.
He gonna start.
He will start at the 2. I started him at the 2.
He can start for Hart.
Yeah, he having
Facts.
20 right now.
Right now.
So let's go back to a conversation
40% 3 too. Shit.
that we had last year when the Knicks found themselves in a similar situation, caused a lot of controversy. But can the Knicks be a true championship contender with Jalen Brunson as their number one option?
Huh?
Can the Knicks be a true championship contender with Jalen Brunson
I
as
see
their
a
number
little.
one option? A lot of talk about small guards being the
That's
guy.
why I say I see Isaiah Thomas.
Becky Hammond caught a lot of flack last year.
Or they
They're
not,
saying the Knicks need a dude.
Are we not contenders right now? Like,
I'm about to say they've been contenders the last 2 years.
Well,
contenders
that's
for the title.
debatable.
Eastern Conference Finals is not.
Yes. Is that what you want?
Beating the-
As a Knicks-
beat the
let's ask our
As we talking about
resident Knicks fan.
contending,
Is that
we're talking
what
about
you want?
contending for a title.
They beat themselves though.
Well, we're not.
I think
They
the Knicks
got a
competed for a title this
They
year.
were competing
I
for
would
a
say.
title.
Boston.
Last year.
Yeah, for sure.
I hear you, Steve. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying
Get a
is,
new coach.
like, getting to the championship is contending or a possibility of winning it.
Being in the Final Four of the league.
Final Four.
So if Knicks
Final
would,
Four?
so if Knicks would have went to the championship with Denver or OKC, they had a possibility of winning it.
I think they
Okay.
got.
To the finals, you have a possibility.
No. When Miami made it, no matter what year they made it,
We don't know that.
they had no possibility
We
of.
don't know that.
Yeah, because
You there. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen now.
I believe anything.
thought
If
that
I'm
you-
here, anything can happen. When
why
AI
we're
got
here.
to the finals against the Lakers, he won game 1. Everybody was like, "Oh shit."
That's why they
But
say.
then what happened the next 4 games?
Yeah, no.
If he knew that was
But-
a sweet.
Hey, Brandon, that's what they say when you get this. Say we
knew
got
that
this far, might as well win it. Got all the way here. How we want to leave and not win it?
I'm just saying, I don't know anybody that gets to the championship and just like, "No, we ain't got no chance." Like,
No, I know no one says that. But
Only
I
a
mean,
couple teams.
we watch and we're looking at like, okay, yeah, Indiana has no chance of winning. Like,
I thought
they will need niggas to get injured.
But shit like that happened.
Like, no, what I'm saying is, for them, like, when you say have a chance, that means if both teams are healthy, do Indiana have a chance?
I don't-
Or does Shea and Jalen need to get hurt for them to have a
I don't
chance?
know.
But we won't know until they actually match
'Cause I
up
didn't
where
think
both
they had a
teams is
chance against
completely
New York.
healthy,
I ain't gonna lie to
and we
you.
can say they lined up and they
First
beat
game.
them.
I gotta
Y'all
see it.
pick-
I mean,
Yeah.
you got a Siakam that's been there
I
before.
picked New
like,
York because
and
he
I
had
be-
New York.
Like you got like, I don't know, man. You just
I picked because I didn't want to argue.
I remember that.
Can we have healthy basketball discussion?
I'm
here
just
in the
saying,
arena?
But I'm just saying, I didn't think they could beat New York. So they surprised me a little bit.
You didn't think Indiana could beat New
I
York?
didn't think they had a, yeah.
So, do you feel like this next
After how
squad is
y'all
a,
I was a little
Boston?
worried too.
It was.
Yeah,
it was
after
a
how they
toss-up.
did, after
I
how
thought
y'all
it was
beat
gonna be a
Boston, I
toss-up.
said it's
I felt like because New York had Brunson, which they had a number 1
Yeah.
option, and then Cat, which they had a, he was a true number 2, and then Indiana, I was more like, well, shit, if they play like a team and guys are in double figures of scoring, they could get a chance. But I didn't really think Indiana was gonna get them.
I watched it from
I
this
feel like
perspective.
OKC gonna win it all.
I watched it from that perspective. OKC, right? Look how they was guarding Ant Edwards, right?
Mm-hmm.
They was allowing everything against Ant. Look how they guarded Jalen Brunson. They was allowing everything against him. The question is, are they going to allow everything against SGA?
No, that's a
Right?
different
Or
type of
is
beat.
Indiana going to be able
Yeah.
to push up like they was
they
against
can't do
Brunson?
that. They
Are they going to
was-
be able to do that to SGA? And then are they going to allow the Thunder to play aggressive like that?
They will.
Somebody going to give up some fouls because they both aggressive teams. So I'm looking at it from that.
They was doing that to Ant-Man. They was
They was fucking him up.
aggressive on him. But
They
he
was doing the
getting
same thing to
calls.
Brunson.
He
See,
was
but this is the
getting
thing though.
calls.
I'm
Shit.
gonna throw
They have no
Caruso, I'm gonna throw Kuzma, and I'm gonna throw Dort at Hallie. Just go back and forth.
But you got 4 options for him.
Yeah.
You got 4.
I mean, yeah.
But
But I'm
then
just saying.
You still got Siakam.
Yeah, that's fine. And then
Okay,
Chet,
see,
and then
one
Chet and all them. Yeah, I have Chet and
Okay, see, one
all them. They go ahead, and then you can throw Dort on Chet.
I know. I'm about to say. I
mean,
think
you can
they
throw,
gonna get one
Hey,
just to make it
you can
one.
throw Dort on
push it.
Siakam.
I'll be honest.
Scoring
Rick
5.
Carlisle's smarter than what he looks, and I think he can take this
Right.
shit to the
I
house.
thought Miami
just like he
didn't have a
did.
chance.
Just like he did in my.
I was about to say, I
think
thought Miami
he will
had-
take
I
this
thought
shit to the
Dallas have a
top.
chance.
I don't think
Clip
so.
it.
You're right.
No, you know
Anything
what?
can happen.
No, I don't think so.
I'm
You know
broke,
why?
baby.
No, but you got to
Clip it, Pacers.
No, you got to remember who he had though.
Hey, I hope y'all clip
He
that.
had Dirk. He had.
Because
They
I'm
don't
gonna
have
use
a
that.
Dirk
Clip,
over there.
please clip that. I'm gonna use
Got to
that.
play hard,
It don't
play
matter.
smart.
And they
play
terrible.
Dirk
And they
versus
terrible in the half-court
Bron
offense.
and D-Wade.
Ken just said that.
No, I hope
Ken
y'all
just
did.
said this team reminds him of his team, right, when they went to the finals. And what was their biggest struggles in the finals? They couldn't play in the half court.
They couldn't guard Shaq.
Yep, they slowed.
No,
They
Kenyon-
slowed
they
down.
can play in that
slowed
court.
them down.
Yeah. So when Kenyon was saying that this team reminds him, I do agree with that. They do remind me of him because in the half court, and I think that's going to be their struggles in the finals, the half court.
No, okay, they're not like Kenyans.
Yeah,
No, okay, the fast break is like
yeah,
them.
yes.
Half court, Kenyans team couldn't shoot the ball.
yeah.
And they just couldn't shoot the ball at all. Right? They was strictly fast break team. Right? They didn't really have outside shooting. Indiana can shoot from the outside. So they can swing the ball around like they only had Lucius or Kerry when they both was in or out.
But so for the most part, you just set in the lane, and then you just tagged everybody because they was Princeton offense. So basically, the Princeton offense, you pass and cut. You can play a 2-3 damn near. If you was a smart big, you can play a real 2-3 and don't leave the lane because all it was tag and stay. So basically, someone was cutting every time. So there was somebody that was coming through the middle. So all you had to go is here, 2.5. Somebody else was coming. So they were easier to guard if you got them in a half court. Now the problem was just getting the motherfuckers in half court was the problem.
Yeah, them. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just getting them. Yeah, just getting them in the half court was the problem.
Yeah.
But Indiana have better shooters. So if they start hitting shots, you had to go out. I don't give a fuck how many shots Jason Kidd got. I don't give a fuck how many threes Jason Kidd got. We're gonna sit in his lane still.
Yeah. Both sides got shooters though.
Yeah, they do have booters.
Both sides got sharp shooters.
I don't know. OKC got a little bit more, I feel like.
They don't play their sharpshooters together though. They got
Wiggins
Joe,
and
Wallace, Wiggins. They all hit.
I think
they all can hit.
I think this is when it's going to come down to that number one option.
And he knows he's the number one option.
And SGA
SGA knows he's the MVP.
And Jalen Williams, the way he's been playing. I don't know.
But they don't got nobody to load up on now. They actually have to play defense where they're moving and not loading and tagging and doing what they was doing against Ant-Man. It's going to be a different style of basketball.
Shea got to guard Pascal.
Yeah, and it's 5 out. Indiana plays 5 out, so Turner is going to be on the perimeter.
Who?
Shea? SGA?
Chet's going to be on Pascal, he's saying.
Because Turner got to guard.
I mean, he's 6.
But that's pulling Hartenstein all the way out. And now y'all gotta open it up for the pick and roll with
you
me
can put Luke Dort on him.
I'm taking advantage of that.
But then you have to play small.
There's gonna be a 30-plus game. There's gonna be a 30-plus game. Indiana's gonna lose by 30 at one of these games.
I believe that.
Yeah. The Thunder have been doing that all.
And then it's gonna be a game where it's 130 to 135 too.
But back to our Jalen Brunson conversation, we asked the chat, can Brunson be the number one option on a championship team? Nearly 2,000 votes. Split 50-50 down the middle of whether or not
he can be one.
And there's an argument in here that they.
I mean, what is the percentage of in the last 50 years 2 people doing it?
But
who are those 2 people? Wardell, Stephen Curry, and Isaiah Thomas.
Waddell. So what is the percentage of 50?
Who's Dort gonna guard?
I'm just asking the question. 2 people in the last 50 years. Can you give me the percentage of that?
But do we feel like Jalen Brunson?
Can you give me the percentage?
Can Jalen Brunson be the third?
Give me the percentage.
What's the percentage of what was the percentage of a point guard averaging over 9 assists?
A real point guard?
Yeah.
What is real point guard mean?
Too much.
Offense initiative.
When you do that with LeBron.
LeBron was a point guard on that team.
In the last what? In the last 50 years?
Yeah.
It's only been Magic.
Okay.
There's been one more.
So this would be
This would be the first. Yeah. This would be the first point guard since Magic Johnson to win a championship, averaging 9 plus assists.
Shea, Dort,
SGA, Dort.
Chet.
That's
Jalen.
That's crazy.
Jalen's
Chet hologram.
But see, they got.
Yeah, one day you want to embrace.
But see, that's the difference. It's a 1'6'9" playing power forward 2. And I mean, so Hallie's a true.
Right. Yeah.
Pure point. I mean, a true point. Magic was the unicorn that kind of fucked everything up. When he wants to add LeBron, LeBron is the unicorn.
Thank you, Gil.
Right? Just like saying Jokic. He averaged 10 assists when he won a championship. He's not the fucking point guard.
Tyrese was 6'10".
Yeah, but all the people who won a championship with high assists is 6'9" and above. So you got Magic, LeBron, and Jokic.
So it's been 3. So it's only been 3.
So big, but it's 3 bigs. Like if you say if Hallie wins it, he'll be the first point guard in. I don't know. I haven't looked at anything in the 60s. So because I don't think Oscar Robertson.
A different NBA.
No, what I'm saying, I don't think Oscar Robertson was the guy when he won. Right? I don't think he was. Yeah, I don't think he was the triple double at 9. I don't think he was.
He was a little bit older.
So you have to go back to.
What about?
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about.
I don't know. Back in the early Boston days with.
Yeah, it was always you gotta have a superstar like that.
No, I'm just saying the guard that averages 9 assists. You got to go back to Bob Cousy, maybe. I don't know.
That's not a place that we want to go.
No, I'm just saying I wasn't. It wasn't
different NBA.
You know, the AAU,
Rondo.
I wasn't watching the AAU schedule.
Rondo, how much
Smearing
Rondo?
doodle on
Rondo, I think
Bill
5
Russell's
assists.
walls.
Rondo only had 5.
He was a second year.
so
He was a second year player. That was the second year in NBA.
Oh, when he won it? Yeah. I'm trying to think of the teams that won it.
All right. Well, Holly got a chance.
So before Game 6, James L. Edwards, Fred Katz from The Athletic dropped an article looking at the inner workings of the Knicks.
This is a problem with knowing history. Rondo averaged 5 assists. Tony Parker, I think, on all of his championship, the most was 6.
Chauncey Billups, what he averaged?
5. The highest 3 since Magic is Avery Johnson. Jason Kidd when he was the 3rd, 4th option that year with Dallas, and then you have Kyle Lowry.
Who was the point guard for Houston when they won it?
Jet. Yeah, it was like 3, 2. Sam
He
Cassell
wasn't
was
getting
coming
no
off the
assist.
bench.
Hakeem over there dribbling the air out.
Like Sam
Cassell was a 6th man.
So before Game 6, James L. Edwards, Fred Katz from The Athletic dropped an article looking at the inner workings of the Knicks, revealed some concerns with Cat on the defensive end. Here's what it said in the article saying, quote, publicly, Knicks players made veiled comments all season about poor communication causing their inconsistencies. Behind the scenes, they said coaches expressed frustration with Towns' defensive habits, less concern with his talent level, and more with his process on that end. Too often, Towns executed incorrect coverages without communicating why he did it. After it became a theme, players worried Towns didn't grasp the importance of the matter. So when you look at Cat, 2 years plus a player option left on his deal, slated to make $53 million next season, $57 million in the 26-27 season, and then has the potential of opting out, becoming a free agent that summer. So when you hear this type of stuff going on, Sonny, with Cat on the defensive end, do you see it just watching the games?
Yep.
How big of a problem is it?
Drop coverage. Got to be what they talking about. Because that's the shit that you be looking at. You be like, why are you doing that? And you got to know now that he goes to the bench and everybody looking like, yo, why are you still in drop, bro? And then we ask him, why are you still in drop? And he says, I don't know, man. Fuck, my bad.
Easy to blame
My bad.
Cat, though.
You have to blame the person who's doing it.
I'm blaming the coach.
Yeah,
Take his ass
so
out.
easy to blame Cat because he the
Back when we played, what would happen? Back when we
But
played, what would happen?
We don't have the leverage to do that because who we subbing in is not going to give us what he gives us.
You can sub in hard.
Robinson? No. We need to stay big. We need to stay big.
But what
he's
I'm saying
already
is-
in.
but what
He's
I'm
already starting. Robinson's starting.
How hard is it? I mean, my thing is, can you do it or you just can't do it? Because
It's the mental fatigue of me saying, I'm supposed to do it, but I'm lazy.
But why is it the problem now, though? Like, it just popped up now that we lost.
No, it was a problem. It was a problem in Minnesota. It was a problem in Minnesota.
But I didn't hear about it when they beat Boston. I didn't hear about it in the first round. I hear about it now because they lost.
Brunson.
I'm just saying.
Well,
Why Brunson never
What was the
get
team they
picked
was
on?
playing? What was the team
They
was
hiding
playing?
Brunson every time.
What was the team they was
What
playing?
Boston do? Get Brunson in the pick and roll. We go after him every game, but it's my fault because I'm not in drop.
Yes.
We picking on your ass,
Yes.
the star player Brunson every time down.
Hey, Nick.
You supposed to be the first guy down.
Hey, Nick. We're in drop coverage
You
and you're
look
not
like
in.
you about to get a rebound. You looking at the rebound and shit, waiting for somebody else to get it, to pass it to
Nick,
a three.
Nick, I know you don't want to go here. I know
I'm
you
just
don't want to
saying.
go here.
I'm just
All right,
saying.
so let's put a scenario together where you on the wing, right? They catch the ball. You're playing defense on the wing. Our coverage is send it baseline.
Mm-hmm. Red.
Right?
Down.
Down.
Send it down. Send it down.
Soon as he catches it on the wing, what you do? You push, you go baseline coverage. What's your expectation
That the
when you send it?
That the biggest.
Hey.
No, Nick, don't do this to me, Nick. Just talk to me.
Hey,
Don't do
DJ,
this to me, Nick.
DJ,
You
set
see
the
what
pick for me.
this is? You see what this
DJ,
is?
set the pick for me. Set it. Come
All
on.
right, I'm defending. BJ, set the pick for me.
Switch.
I'm sending it down. We're
Switch.
sending it down. Nick, if the offensive guy start driving and Cat is not there, are you not going to be mad?
Yeah, that's a straight line drive.
Are you not going to be mad? Where's Cat supposed to be?
They've been winning. I didn't hear about
we
this
just
all the
refuse to talk
time.
about
He been messing up, but why when we lose?
I know what you're
this
saying.
is a big thing?
He catch the ball on the baseline, right? He catch the ball on the wing, right? And then you hear Cat say ice.
Ice.
Ice, right?
Send it.
So what you do? You get up, and then next thing you know, he driving down. And he got a straight
And he
line
get a
drive.
layup. And you're like, where's Cat?
Yeah.
Cat's like, oh, my bad.
But if Cat supposed to be trying to get what's the other part though? The fast break. How many fast break points they have? Don't the guards supposed to get back?
Yep. It's always supposed to be 2 back.
So why they don't talk about that?
Because they're not talking
They both
about that.
equally
That's not the problem. They think.
How
that's the
did we
problem.
lose?
They
Off
think
fast
that
break
this
points.
is a problem, though, Nick.
What was our reason to lose? Off fast
A lot
break
of
points?
things, not just fast break. A lot of things.
For the majority, it was not getting back on defense.
Majority, it was execution. We wasn't actually turning the ball over.
So Pacers plus 58 in the series fast break points.
What was it?
Say that again?
Plus 58 in the series.
So that's the reason we lost.
Close to
Goddamn.
10 points per game.
Need 2 back.
Fast break.
So you don't want the star player
That's
to
just
have
one of the many
accountability.
reasons.
So I'm just saying, who's supposed to get back?
It's not, no, what he's saying is not just on Cat.
It's not just on Cat.
But that's what we're talking. See, that's what you want to do when you get blamed. We don't want to. When I start talking to you, you start saying, "Well, what about him?"
No. Because the thing is, it's not just Cat though.
That's who we're talking about.
But
we know it's not just Cat.
I know, but they're
it's the whole team. We know.
So why they not complaining about Brunson?
Because he's one of the star players. They're talking about him right now. Maybe they talk about Brunson tomorrow. Okay, that's not what we're talking about right now. Don't change and move the goalpost to Brunson. We talk about Cat.
No, I'm not. But Cat is not the only person out there.
We know that. It's 4 other guys we know.
And it's another guy out there that's averaging more points than him that's not playing defense
but we're
at all.
talking about him and his defense. We're not talking about the other guys.
The main focus,
because he's an all NBA player.
So is Brunson.
So we ain't talking about him.
It don't, we paying motherfuckers $2
Was the athletic dude talking about Brunson or was he talking about Cat?
Your job is to play.
He was talking about Cat. So go ask him why he not talking about Brunson.
This is based on a report from the Athletic that singled out Cat in his defensive issues. Diabolical to be dropped.
But you look at it, it ain't just
very diabolical.
That's the thing. So because we just explained it, you just said, right, we were saying earlier, you said they didn't have 2 guards back, right? That was one of the reasons why every time they shot, they got 4 guys at the bottom. Why isn't Brunson back?
Listen.
Because what is the thing?
They're not talking about that. They're talking about every time you come off on a pick and roll, Cat is in the fucking paint and Haliburton is shooting a 3. On the pick and roll.
So I gotta get up. So listen, I gotta try to get this rebound. I gotta run all the way fucking down, get back, get all the way up. This motherfucker over here just coming down, playing offense, right? When the basics of basketball is what? The 3-on-2, 2-on-1, right? Ain't that how everybody get back, right?
Keep
Ain't that
going
the
to
first
what
thing?
you just said. Describe it again. I gotta do what? What does Cat have to do?
They already probably scored. They already scored.
Listen, they gotta shoot. I gotta get the ball.
That's what Cat has to do. Get the rebound.
Battle this, run all the way back down while you just sitting in the corner just chilling. First of all, you're supposed to be back, so you just chilling. So I gotta come back, touch the paint, and then try to get back into a pick and roll that's already in the paint.
Now I'm running back on
every time. You want me to do it every time?
Yes.
Okay, a couple times I might miss.
I'm running back on offense by that time.
But what about the other times
That's
I
your
did
job.
miss? But what about the other times?
As a big man, that's what you're supposed to do.
What about the other times?
Every time.
Sometimes I can't get back.
Every time, but you're supposed to do that every time.
But sometimes I can't get back because I'm down here battling.
I don't care, but you're supposed to.
You don't care.
Listen, your job is to get the rebound. What you just said. You explained. Get the rebound.
But right,
I gotta come down.
Right.
I gotta come back down. That's basketball for a big man.
No, but what I'm saying is sometimes I'm down here battling, I can't get back. Why your ass ain't already back?
Yeah. But that ain't what we talking about.
But that's what they talking about his defense. So how am I getting it? You want me to
You're talking
run
about
back down?
Brunson now. You're still talking about Brunson.
No,
everybody else too got to do they help me. Help me as I'm trying to get back. Can somebody help me?
We'll help you. We'll help you. Now you help us.
All right. That's the help.
You just ask for help. You just ask for help.
What do you average?
Now help us. Cat, now are you gonna help us now?
Yes.
How?
I'm helping you.
You're not up in the pick and roll.
I am. And sometimes I'm not.
That's what he was doing in the. That's what he was doing
every time.
That's what he was doing in the huddle, Brandon. What you're doing right now. He was doing what you're doing.
What?
I'm trying.
I'm trying.
That's the main focus.
That's why they saying, yo, we don't know what Cat on.
Because he comes to the line. He comes to the.
What Cat average?
Yeah.
Why
the
you talking about
we don't know what Cat hold. Yeah.
He talking about defense.
As much as I said I thought it was a 3, Cat was busting their ass.
As much as you say, I thought it was a 3.
Don't blame me. That's
He's
what he said.
25 and 12 in the Eastern Conference Finals.
25 and 12.
He's talking about defense.
Larry, don't blame me.
He's talking about defense.
What am I
Larry, 50% from the field, 30%
and after
from
all that, Larry, I still got that.
I'm just saying though. The other superstar don't even have to play. We're not even gonna mention him. We're just gonna say Cat when it's when it's 4 other players.
Damn.
And this is the defensive coach. So why you not saying something?
But the coach
is.
Do you want a tissue? If you got an issue, go get a fucking tissue.
OG,
okay, you
Hart,
got
and
issues
Brown
with
defense.
accountability.
No, I just don't like the fact that we're blaming one person for the
Yeah,
defense.
nobody that's guilty of doing some shit wrong likes to be blamed alone. They like other people to come in on the victimization
It's
shit.
easy
It ain't
to blame
just me.
Cat because it's
Right.
easy to blame Cat.
All right, so we got the Eastern Conference Finals, and we over here talking about, oh, it was Cat. Cat saved y'all.
It was one of.
One
Cat
person.
is not the main reason.
Okay.
One of the reasons.
The biggest reason and issue is their coach. Fire Thibs.
So let me just read this quote to you again. It said, too often Towns executed incorrect coverages without communicating why he did it. After it became a theme, players, unnamed players, worried Towns didn't grasp the importance of the matter. So we know the Knicks don't have a very deep rotation.
Don't look over there. Ain't nothing
We
over
could play
there.
Guess Who.
Ain't nothing over there.
I'm just saying.
There's nothing over there, nigga.
It's empty.
It's empty.
It's just according to
reports over there.
From James L. Edwards and Fred Katz. Fred Katz, one of the Eastern Conference Finals. Larry Bird, Eastern Conference Finals MVP voters.
Brunson and his daddy got that shit unlocked, man. You ain't gonna never hear nothing bad about them.
They ain't doing nothing wrong.
Is Cat being unfairly targeted for his defense?
Targeted by the players? Yes. He's targeted by all offensive players.
I told you.
I mean, it's in plain. It's in
watching it.
Listen, can you just put Cat up there so we can just be educated
after all
on Cat himself? It's him. It's his physical makeup. Long legs, short torso, big ass feet. There's nothing he can do. He's built like a whole fucking bitch. He's built like a female. Like
Clip that. No, clip that.
Fuck that.
Am I saying something wrong? Look, he's built like a girl.
Nah.
He has girl hips. He's like a full WNBA player.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm sure if he played in the WNBA,
Look at Robinson
it would be a
walking.
great. Fuck
Rewind that.
that.
No, rewind that
What
shit.
was that?
No, rewind that. Hey, rewind that, please. Rewind that.
So I don't know what Nick's standing on this
Rewind
for.
that. Look at Robinson. No, all the way. Keep going.
I'm trying.
One more play to that layup.
What do girls say? I'm trying.
See, look, they want to say Robinson.
He's built bad. He's not built to play.
Defense.
He can't play.
Rewind it.
He can't play pick and roll defense. He doesn't have the body to do it. He's built bad.
He's crazy.
He's not athletic. He can't move left or right. He can't move up and down. He can't move. He can't jump. He just has a bad build.
Look at this.
It is great. Listen, it is great for how he plays offense, but we've all played against defenders who just can't guard anybody because of how they are built.
Nick, you're not listening.
I'm talking about the build.
You're not listening.
If we gotta play one, out of all the players on this court right now, we have $1 million, or our life is on the line, to score on one person on that court right now. We're all going to pick the same one person. Give me Cat.
No, it's easy to
I'm not going. Give me Cat.
It's easy to score on a big.
Give me Cat. No,
not every big.
Not any big.
I would say every big.
No, you're not
every big period.
Okay.
Impossible in life.
All right, hold on.
I wish a big would try to guard.
Hold on. I
wish a big would try to guard.
Okay. I'm going to pick 5 bigs.
Pick and roll. That's why I do it.
5 bigs.
Why the pick and roll?
5 bigs. I'm going to give you 5 bigs. You got Julius Randle. You got Cat. You got Mitchell Robinson. You have who? Siakam. No, not Siakam. We know he can go. Myles Turner. Evan Mobley. Who are you picking to go against for your life, for your kid's life? Who you think you can drive by?
You got Cat.
Yeah.
Evan Mobley. Who else? Joker.
No, we didn't say Joker.
Oh, because I
know you're going to pick Joker. Of course you're going to pick Joker. Now, who's worse than Joker?
Rudy.
Rudy
Gobert.
Rudy next.
You're not going to score over Rudy or Cat.
Shit.
Cat can't move, dog. Cat can't move his legs.
Everybody go for Gobert.
I'm not saying he's a bad defensive player like
the game winners the Goldberg got.
Are you leaving?
Nick, he's just saying he got a BMW.
His body
it's a body made wrong.
His body's just not built for this.
Body made wrong. There's Benzes, there's Bentleys. Bentleys and BMWs.
Why is it made wrong on defense? He averaged 30-something. If you got a bad
He
body,
just knows how to score.
He just
Zach
goofy.
Randolph.
That's all his
Zach
body
Randolph.
goofy.
Zach Randolph in the pick and roll. He can offensively great, defensively. Now we just gonna go by Zach. Like there's just some people that just.
You got to put him in drop coverage. Because we about to go right by him. Bring him up here. We going to go by.
Listen, he has cement feet like he's just not built for the defense that they're trying to build.
You just ain't
like they should be in the zone. Like even on like he's flat-footed. He like everything is like he's not a light-footed dude.
So that clip of Haliburton hitting him with this move, him way back there, that was cool for you.
Clip we just seen too.
I'm not saying listen, I'm not saying he's the reason that they play bad defense. They all play bad defense. I'm saying what the quote is. What they're saying is, I can see it because he physically. I don't give a fuck how mental and whatever calls he makes, he's still a liability defensively because he can't physically move. Physically. He can call the ice and be there, great. He just physically can't move. His feet too big, legs long compared to his body size. Not athletic. It's just him. He's a goof.
He's just goof.
That's what I'm saying. He's a goof.
But he's still
He can't. I don't give a fuck what he
averaged 25.
We're not talking about offense. We're talking about defense.
You got to be able to move if he could do that.
No, like Rudy Gobert. He's defensively good. Goofily, he's goofy. He's a goofy offensive player.
Goofily is. We will add that to our.
It has nothing. There's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing they can do. I don't give a fuck what all they're gonna have to do is just say, hey, we're gonna put him in the zone. Hey, Cat, we're gonna trap when you're in the pick. That's all they can do. They can protect it. They can protect it, but drop zone, one little hezzy and go by, his body can't react to that.
Treat him like Luka. Got to treat him like
Luka moves a little bit better.
Definitely moves a little bit better, but they both slow. They both like, man, we pick on.
It was like Shaq and Phoenix.
Hell yeah.
Pick and roll, what the fuck you gonna do?
Mourning
I give a fuck what you gonna do. You can't move side to side like that.
Mutombo in the pick and roll.
Yeah, he is. No, I'm just saying, physically.
He can move, he's just goofy.
No, I'm saying, physically where his body is.
Him being goofy is the
right. There's nothing he can really do.
But that's not what they're saying. They're not saying he's goofy. They're saying he refuses to tell us why he's not doing the coverages we're calling.
Yeah, it seems like
he's doing his own thing out there. Yeah. And that's what happens when you tired. You're like, I'm just going to do this right now. And then you're not even calling it. So think what I'm saying when I said we're on the side. You're pushing down to the baseline. He calling it. Hey, push.
And let him go over.
But then he follow his man all the way out. And then your man drive because no one's there.
58.
And then we get into the huddle. And we're like, yo, Cat, where you was at? He was like, what you mean? You were supposed to help. Bro, stop talking to me, bro. What are you talking about, man? Just score the ball. Go guard your man, bro.
We ain't adjusting 6 games on getting back. That should be a problem, too.
No, but this is before.
But we're going to get back in 6 games.
Wait, hold on.
Everybody on that team retarded.
Hold on. Can you play the clip again? No, not the clip.
Why pull
the
out one thing?
This message is not from. This message is not from the series.
You want me to say the quote?
It's the season.
The quote.
It's they had this. This is from the season, not this. Not the
too
series.
often, Towns executed incorrect coverages without communicating why he did it. After it became a theme, players worried Towns didn't grasp the importance of the matter.
Bro, after it became a theme, that means that a theme, it went long enough for me to say this is gonna be the theme song. We done played this shit 17 times. They used to it now.
Like, okay, me.
I'm new.
Know what I'm saying? Look, me.
You knew.
I'm new to the team. Everybody else on the team know each other. Everybody be standing up together.
Are you giving?
Be standing up for each other.
Okay, no.
He knew. Who's this nigga right here?
What about you?
Why y'all looking at me? Before I agree with you.
Just take me. No matter how much weight I lose or how strong I get, right? My knees is my knees, right? My knees is my knees. I can't do. There's nothing I can do about the structure of this shit.
No.
Right? So I can't. So I can't run as fast as I used to. I can't jump as high. I can't move it. So the structure of my body is the problem, right? So there's nothing. No matter how many drugs I put into it, I'm just limited at what I can physically do. But when I'm physically, I can't do what you think I can do. It's the same thing with him. Or you're talking about a nigga who got 22 size feet, but he can't jump. That's a problem.
Myles could jump. Man.
No, when I'm
Bro, he's
jump
a footer. He's a footer. He don't have to jump.
Bro, you're 7 foot. Like we're
look,
thinking
he
about
don't
7
have
foot
to
dudes.
jump.
No, what I'm saying is thinking about 7 foot dudes, right? Usually they got a little. He is probably one of. He's probably a minus in his jumping ability versus his arm and height.
I get what y'all saying. I'm not saying.
So
he's
just
not fucked
physically,
up.
he's just limited.
But at the same time, I'm new. And I'm gonna agree with Hart. Gonna agree with Brunson before he fucking agree with Town.
But hey Nick, what does you being new have to do with anything?
Yeah,
You're not new to playing basketball,
I'm the eye
bro.
guy out, so I'm gonna get singled out first. I'm gonna get everything.
You
that's
didn't
my
just start playing basketball though. Why you keep saying new?
I
But
showed
I'm not- I'm
I
not
showed up in the
just
second
a
half of the school year.
Effort not new.
I'm just not.
You don't have to be new to be like, I'm
Been there
gonna
all
play
season.
hard.
You could have easily pulled calls to other people out too, though. That's all I'm saying.
But the players called him out. It seems like, right?
Yeah,
According
that's
to
what
the
it
report
says.
from The Athletic.
And who's the only
It
people that
said,
play?
huh?
Who's the only people
And as
that
previously
play?
mentioned, very, very small rotation. So
Yeah, thank you. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying it's just
small rotation.
it's just
I'm guessing
how they play the game. He's just not built for the style that they play. That's all. Like if he was in Denver with Jokic, this wouldn't even be a problem.
Jokic stays and drop, and that shit is
Yeah,
terrible
just
too.
yeah.
That shit is trash.
But he
too.
still moved better than Towns, though.
No.
He moves.
They
better.
move about the
Stop,
same, but
man.
it's
Stop.
just nasty
That's
work
what I'm talking
when you're
about
up
now.
and drop coverage.
Steve,
and we're trying to.
If Steve is a Knicks fan. No.
I'm not saying.
I want to ask you,
No,
Steve.
no,
Jokic
not-
move a little bit better defensively
No.
than Towns.
It appears so to my novice eyes. You guys are basketball players now.
But he built like a.
I'm just saying his feet, nigga. That's just his feet. They got
No
fucking
way.
size
I'm
20.
not rolling
What
with-
size
I'm
is
not
his foot?
rolling with
21.
Joker
22,
move
I believe.
better than
22.
I'm not rolling
He
with
ain't
that.
built like Shaquille O'Neal. How many?
Oh, size
Not
20,
rolling
excuse me.
with Joker
Size
move
20.
better
20.
than Town.
Size
Nigga,
20
it looked
shoe.
like a size 35. Like at least Shaq's shoes look the size of his body.
One leg is bigger than the other one. One leg is longer than the other one. Joker, how the fuck he gonna be built, move better?
Do you see?
Joker run like this.
Can someone just have cat walking? Just have cat
The
walking.
cat walk like this.
Just cat walk. Just like he
walk
walks
like this.
He walks
You know
heel
what it is?
toe.
You know what it is? It's Bobby's World. Bobby's World. That's who Cat is. Bobby's World. Y'all
We gonna
never
start calling
see.
nigga Flipper.
You never
Flipper.
see Bobby's World.
Flipper. You know when you get the flip shoes, you saw
How we
some
know?
Flipper.
With the big ass feet, with the big ass head.
All right.
Cat Flipper.
So we asked the chat, who could you score on? We gave them 3 choices: Cat, Gobert, Evan Mobley. 64% of the chat thinks that they could score on Cat. 32% said Gobert. 4% said Mobley. But 100% of the chat delusional, thinking they could score on any of those gentlemen. But they-
No,
So Cat
64.
was
They
number one?
picked the right one.
Cat was
All
number
you
one.
do is just gotta drive. That motherfucker can't move back like that.
All right, so one more thing before we get on to Mostly fans. So Thibs drawing criticism for playing his starters heavy minutes throughout the regular season and postseason. Obvious that likely won't change. That is a staple of his coaching. For what it's worth, Thibs was instrumental in Jalen Brunson coming to the Knicks. When Brunson was asked how much confidence he has in Thibs, this was his response.
Do you kind of feel that going forward he's the same guy to lift you guys the rest of the way, that next level?
Is that a real question right now?
Every time I turn on ESPN.
You just asked me if I believe that if he's the right guy. Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Come on.
A very tough question to ask after getting eliminated from the Eastern Conference Finals. The reporter asked if Brunson had confidence in
guess
Thibs
so.
moving forward.
Diabolical.
I guess.
What did he say?
So Brunson gave Thibs a vote of confidence, but we'll go around the couch. We'll start with you, Mr. B. Do you believe Thibs the right guy for the Knicks?
No. Nope. I think it's ran its course, but he's done a great job there. I mean, they got to the Eastern Conference Finals, twice? But I just think it's burnt out. It's kind of like in Chicago, when Chicago was making that run. They always had great teams and they always played defense, but I just think they need something different right now. So, but no, man, shout out to Thibs. I mean, he did his thing, but I think it's just time to move on.
Let's move to our
What did Brunson say?
resident New York Knicks fan.
What did Brunson say?
Yeah. Money making Sunny.
Yeah, just go ahead and spit it out sometimes.
I have to get my money making and making money.
All the
It
time.
flips in my head, so I have to say it correctly. I will get better. I will do better.
All together, where's my bitches? Okay. You don't
Where
get
my
it fucked up, okay? It's a copyright
Money
infringement.
making Sunny.
Thank you very much. Thibs is Thibs.
He's a good coach.
Thibs can get the Tims.
Thibs can get the Tims.
Yep. Get to stepping. We're gonna step on him.
Wow.
Yeah. Like you said, his time's up.
Thibs
It's a lot of
them superstars, though.
No, it's a lot of people's time's up. You've been there long
There
enough.
wouldn't be no Brunson without Thibs.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. The way they be getting rid of coaches, I mean, shit, your time is up. Like, shit. Everybody on the clock. They fired Mike Malone.
You beat Boston.
No, Jokic fired Mike Malone.
Yeah. That's what it's.
And Mike Malone been going at his ass.
And you see what happened.
On the
And you
show.
see what happened. And watch, Denver ain't gonna win it again.
Big boned it.
Not even close.
So heading into Game
That's why
5, we said
Man,
Thibs.
fuck Game 5, man.
Thibs was coaching for his job.
No.
They won that game.
No, I'm not listening to what you said. They saying in the chat that I've been acting like a bitch the whole show.
Wow.
Only half. It's only been half. Okay, 25% of the show. So you're wrong. I won. Only 25.
So half or 25%.
I mean, if we keep going another 15 minutes, maybe 30.
You been acting like Jorge. You been acting like Jorge.
You know, I'm talking about the whole show. Like, nigga, I started. Y'all didn't see the way I fucking came in. That's what it's this.
His middle name.
His
Oh
middle
my
name
God!
is
It's like Loki with the goddamn thing. That's
Jorge
shit.
today.
Hold on.
He's Jorge today.
I was fucking fine.
That's his
when I
middle
had this is
Jorge?
no.
This is Gilbert.
This is
Jorge.
No, it's not.
No, this is
You're lying.
This is the
You're lying.
This is the kryptonite.
So
this is the
it's supposed to be
kryptonite.
Hippolito?
He didn't say nothing when I had the shit
Jorge.
on.
Yeah,
He didn't say.
Gilbert J. Arena.
He didn't say nothing when I had the purple and gold. This is when I put that bullshit on.
Bullshit. It's
The
this
No, I mean, not the
is the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, it's
Finals
East Conference
He's
MVP.
selling.
Right, give me my
The J?
jersey back.
The
Give me my jersey.
J-O-R?
Let me just put it.
It's Jorge.
You just
There it is, chat.
Hey, you know what it is?
Do you see, chat?
You're
As soon as I put this shit, when I put it back on, I'm
He's
smiling again.
You just don't need to put it.
Yeah.
Jorge.
Gil,
Oh my God, it was red. It was this.
Hey,
When I took it off, it took my joy.
hey, Gil, have you seen the top 10 LA rappers list?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Jorge. Oh, you probably going for.
What do you think about that?
I'm gonna just be honest. There was only one person I was looking for.
Rib tips.
Because
Rib tips.
Yeah.
Barbecue rib tips.
He rib tips.
All I was looking at it was Mossberg in there. Because I used to listen to him with DJ Quick back in the day.
Shout out
I know.
Mossberg.
I was like, that nigga nice. And he was there. He was like, they had him at
He
80.
couldn't do it.
The rest of the list, I'm gonna just be honest with you.
No, just your top 10.
I didn't even know who most of the motherfuckers was.
That's
So I'll read the top 10.
King T.
Gonna put it up?
We got the top 10.
Back alley rappers, I don't know who none of these motherfuckers
Yeah,
are.
listen, hey, don't go past. Listen, just stay
Yeah,
right here at the top.
from
Just
LA,
stay 10.
yeah.
All right. So
But
look,
they
where's
not-
10 at?
They're
Wait.
not from LA. How
Okay,
tough they
Kendrick,
gonna say?
Snoop,
How you
Ice
think-
Cube, Drake, Tyler Creator, DJ Quick, Ice-T, Be Real. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't know.
Cypress Hill.
I don't
Come
know.
on.
But
Show some
not
respect.
Alexis,
Okay.
New York.
Insane in the
How you
ring.
somebody from New York gonna tell us about LA rappers? That shit's
Nipsey,
crazy, bro.
The Game,
They got Absol 43.
Corrupt.
Will I Am is behind Yo-Yo.
They got Doja Cat 26. That's crazy. She better than she top 10.
Doja Cat, top 10 LA
37.
rappers.
They got
She's our Nicki
They
Minaj
got
and
Ben
Cardi B.
Staples behind.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ask the question. Who wrote this?
Complex.
They got
It's
Game.
New York.
They,
Okay,
got,
New
they
York.
got the Game behind Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, can I ask this question?
Insane.
And that's crazy.
Game,
Okay.
They got Game behind Be Real.
Shout out to Yo-Yo,
Go ahead,
though.
go ahead, Gil, my bad.
No. So someone like Tupac, right? Where is he at?
He's in my top 5.
They saying he not L.A.
So what would he be?
Because they
Man,
from
listen,
New
He
York.
would have to
New
be
York
New York. They saying he New
This is
York.
New
Listen, we
York.
got
But then New York niggas would be like, he ain't.
So
New
how's he
York.
from New
Yeah.
York? He's Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Like that's what I'm saying. He's trying
But
to
he not Baltimore. He Bay. He Oakland.
He made
He not
the
Baltimore.
live and
He
die
Oakland.
in L.A.
Right.
Yeah,
Remember
We
that.
adopted him.
Yeah.
He didn't say to live and die in the Bay. He said to live
He
and die in
said
the
that. He said that he got adopted
He's
by
L.A.
Oakland.
He's LA. We'll take him.
LA.
Everybody
so
trying
it
to
don't
say
matter.
they're
Okay.
L.A.
So
I'll fight for Tupac. I swear to God.
So
Oakland for sure, bro.
So the
LA.
game did one, right?
Yeah, he did
So,
his
okay.
own. Yeah.
When you say best rapper, is it lyrics
It's
or
not
just?
hip hop artist. That's what I.
No, what
try
I'm
to
saying is it
think.
just your body of work,
It's
your
when you get,
impact,
it's when you get in that booth.
or what you did in
I
the
thought
booth.
it was
You got
rapping.
impact.
Clear rap, like
No,
you
impact.
rap.
Get in the
Impact.
booth.
Is it impact?
Impact too.
So then you gotta look and you gotta say like Ice Cube is probably the biggest impactful LA rapper ever.
No,
Impact.
He did start
Snoop
the
Dogg-
victory.
okay, so
Ice Cube was
Snoop Dogg.
no Ice Cube.
Y'all
really?
got, y'all got,
Because
y'all
Snoop
got
left.
Snoop Dogg
I got him at
fucked up.
two.
I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all got
I'm not
Snoop Dogg.
mad at the top three
You can put it in whatever order you want.
But you gotta
right
put,
at this point. You
gotta
can
put Pac.
like I don't know.
Skill as a hip hop artist, strength of catalog, commercial impact, and lasting influence. That's their criteria.
Pac what?
Wait, okay, so
Is it Pac?
okay, I'm gonna just be honest then. Who is King T?
That's what I said. I had to listen.
I know Q Boy Q for a couple songs, but when you're talking about the impact, he's in front of like somebody like Daz.
Tiger.
Tiger. I mean, I'm just be honest. I'm pretty sure if you take Tiger himself and go into a club and say we're gonna play all club hits, he can compete with anybody.
Mac 10 is ahead of Exhibit.
Oh shit, for Exhibit too.
I know they love Draco though. Draco, all right.
Man, you play Fantastic Voyage.
I'm cool. My top 10 don't look like I'm
Coolio.
Cool.
Dangerous Minds.
Man,
I'm cool.
Y'all tripping.
I'm cool because these some East Coast people.
Cool.
Like I don't
like that. I don't like that.
I'm just, I don't know. The game put up his list, right? How far off?
He put himself at 5, I think.
I did.
No, I'm just saying, how far off is the game from?
I did
my game is in the top 10 though.
Mr. B, you have your top 10. Would you like to give
Hey,
us your
is
top
Tech 9? Remember, is Tech 9 from the West Coast or is East?
Yep.
Tech 9 from Kansas?
Nah, he from Long Beach.
Brandon, what's your list?
Like I want to see what game. I want to see games list.
My top 10 list.
Okay, you were one?
I had Kendrick Lamar first. I had Tupac second. I had Snoop Dogg third. The Game 4. Tyler the Creator 5. Nipsey Hussle 6. Ice Cube 7. DJ Quick 8. Doja Cat 9. And Dr. Dre 10.
Doja Cat, man, what the fuck? Fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Blueface in mine, so you just want to be crazy.
Damn, Blueface?
Doja Cat is our LA Cardi B and Nicki. And then you got Tyler the Creator. He's our Kanye West.
Wait, he said Doja Cat.
Yeah, Doja Cat's fire.
So what I'm saying is,
You better
fire
go check
right
it
now.
out.
But I'm saying fire right now. So if her and Tiger,
no, she's been out for.
no, what I'm saying is, if her and
not
Tiger
thinking
win in a
that-
club
yeah.
and win hit for hit, you think she can compete with Tiger?
No.
You said club. This ain't club music. We talking about rapping. Let's get
But
in the
that's
booth.
all she makes
Let's
is
get in the
club
booth.
music.
Let's get in the booth.
That's
That's
all
not
she
what.
makes.
That's not what the criteria is.
That's not
though.
the
He
Impact.
said what the criteria
What is the
was.
criteria?
Rap, all
Impact,
that.
influence. What you said? Body of work.
Body of work. So yeah, so she wouldn't compete then.
I mean, you said we're talking about a club. Let's
So
just,
she
let's
wouldn't
just play
get-
some music. Let's just sit in here and
That's
play some
all
music.
she do is
No,
make
so
club
Comparison
music.
to Tiger, what you saying?
Comparing to Tiger?
Comparing her to Tiger, he got hits with Chris
Yeah.
Brown. He got a whole album with
that's
Chris
fine.
Brown. Like,
That's fine.
You can play that.
She got a
Yeah,
Grammy.
for real.
You in the club.
She got a
play that
Grammy?
whole album.
She got Grammys. I like Grammys. I like.
Oh, she has
I
Grammys?
like people that got Grammys.
You like hardware.
But she
man.
got
like
Grammys for singing though, not
Like,
rapping. That's
wait,
what
come
they
on,
don't
rap.
hear.
Huh?
Rap. Right.
Wait, she has Grammys for rap or singing?
Singing.
Pop
music.
She can rap though. She can rap better than a lot of these
Oh, so
You should
motherfuckers.
put
can
Nate
rap.
Dogg in there. Nate
She
Dogg
can
in
rap.
there.
Oh, she's a hybrid. See, I don't listen
They
to.
got Easy in the top 10. Come on, man, get the fuck out of
He
here.
started this shit now. And
I wouldn't
No,
put him in the
I
top
get he
10.
started, but top
No,
10 rapper?
Not at all.
What? My top four.
Corrupt is
Dude,
better than
Doja Cat
Corrupt
got a
is better
song
than
like
Easy.
Well, technically,
Corrupt is better than Easy.
technically, it should be Ice Cube because he wrote the raps. Technically,
But do she
from
got
the,
a song that
from what
right
the movie
now,
said,
if
from what
you
the
put
movie
on a
said,
song
it should
right
be
now-
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube wrote the rap.
So
if you put on a song right
so
now,
the fact that
where everybody
Ice Cube
knows
wrote
How
the rap,
is Daz
that out
Dillinger
there-
so far back and they got Corrupt and
I don't know why.
up there? It's like,
when you're
yo,
talking about
MC
lyrically, if just lyrically, Corrupt got to be top 5.
Ice
Impact.
Cube writes the rhymes
He's
that I
talking
say.
about impact too.
Corrupt can't rap better than Tyler the
Easy
Creator. I'm
E.
sorry. I'm cool.
Well,
I'm cool. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
I don't know. I'm not.
Ice-T
You want
is
you want
solid.
games top 10?
Ice-T's solid.
Yeah, I want games top 5.
Games top 10.
solid.
Number 1, Tupac.
Tupac.
Second,
Okay.
Snoop Dogg. Third, Cube. Fourth, Kendrick. Fifth, himself. 6, Corrupt. 7, DJ
Okay, so
Quick.
yeah,
Corrupt would be in
8,
there
Dr.
for
Dre.
sure.
9, Eazy-E.
Corrupt
10,
has to
Exhibit.
No Easy E.
Nipsey
No
Hussle.
Exhibit.
Now-
You gotta throw Nip in
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Why?
Impact.
Why?
Oh, Impact.
Impact.
Oh, okay.
You gotta throw Nip in there, man.
Okay, Impact. I'm just
You like the new pop?
Tyler the Creator's number 5 for a reason.
okay. So
Oh, you gotta throw Will I Am in there.
No.
okay. So look with Dr.
He ain't rapping.
Excuse me.
Never mind.
For sure, top 15.
Never
What?
mind.
Well, you can't get mad at Doja Cat.
Great name. Will
Black
I
Eyed
Am.
Peas, Black
11.
Eyed Peas.
11.
That's the joint. That's the jam.
Okay, so with Impact. Okay. Hold on. So
You see, you remember
That's
that
why
shit?
with
huh?
Impact, you gotta throw Nip.
see, Impact it becomes something different because now you're.
Nah, let's think
So
of everybody.
Dr. Dre with the beats and
With
Julian,
all that.
like what?
Dr. Dre, because listen, first of all,
he only got 2 albums.
No.
But wouldn't he be one?
He only got 2 albums.
No,
He only got 2. Body of work is small. His body of work is small.
Listen,
His body of work is small.
Niggas are out rap.
But his body, his body of work. Wouldn't that be Eminem and 50 Cent?
No.
That's not
As a producer.
No, that's as a producer,
That's
not a
his
rapper.
impact.
Not a rapper.
And all of his beats.
Listen, his impact. Listen, look, my first 4.
No, I'm just talking about if we're talking about impact. What are we bringing?
No, but listen, my first 4, Dr. Dre has everything to do with that.
Yes.
Kendrick Lamar, Tupac,
that's what I'm saying.
Snoop Dogg, and Game.
But that's not him rapping. Y'all moving the goalposts.
But they do.
We're not talking about producing.
There's a lot.
But we're saying you rapping. You as an LA rapper.
Classic album.
Okay,
Yes,
so
he has 2.
Thank you.
He
That's
has
what
2.
I'm saying.
But
that's hard.
do you know who Ice Cube is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Predator. You remember the Predator album?
Yeah, he's in the top 10.
No, I'm saying in comparison to Dr. Dre, Ice Cube has a bigger catalog with more influence.
With more influence than Dr. Dre?
Yes.
Crazy. Because we would never get Doggy Style and we would never have
Who's
Dr.
still
Dre. We
doing
would never have. Stop
We Be
it. Stop
Clubbing.
it.
He's still performing. We Be Clubbing.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, not with more influence.
Some still do be clubbing.
Not
That's
more
fine.
influence now.
Dr. Dre is Dr. Dre is responsible for the first 4 people.
I
Snoop Dogg.
can't say who got more. It's like
Because if y'all gonna bring that in, we bring in the movies and shit. Right?
bring in
right?
Friday.
We bring in
But
the movies.
that's what I was asking. I was asking like
Like if you're gonna do all that, come on, bro. Then I say Will I Am, and I'm like,
y'all got
Will I Am
MC in
had
there,
the
so
biggest
y'all are
records in the
using-
whole world.
Y'all are not using just the rap catalog.
Do y'all 10 then?
I was a little disappointed to see Sugar Free at 18.
Does Ice Cube
Hey.
have a top 5 album out of LA ever?
Yes.
Top 5 albums?
Yes.
Ever out of LA.
Crazy. You crazy.
Name your top 5. Name your top 5 LA
NWA.
albums.
Predator.
Predator.
Doggy Style.
NWA.
Doggy Style. That's all you got.
He got a movie.
He got
a movie. He got a movie.
Oh, his 5
NWA. That was him. That was him. Like literally, that was him.
Rhythmalism deserves some love.
Like NWA was him.
Who produced the music?
Him?
Dre wasn't on the
No, Dre was doing what he was doing, but it was all Ice Cube.
Right there.
It was all Ice Cube. Right, everything.
But producing,
He did
making the
everything
beats
though.
and stuff. Who doing all
That ain't rap though. We talking about rapping. You talking about producing.
You need a beat to rap on.
Yeah. That's
No,
what you need.
you
need a rapper. You need a rapper to get on the beat.
Stop.
You need a rapper.
The lyrics just
Best friends. Best friends. That is technically a beat, Gil.
Oh, it was.
It is?
Yeah,
It
you
is.
gotta do the clip beat. You gotta do the clip.
That is making a beat on a tape.
Well, fuck you too.
I got Cube in my top 10.
But you know what?
You talking about
It's just L day for me, huh? It's just L day. You know what I
That
mean?
nigga said.
Yeah, you just came here to argue.
But
Came here to argue.
what's the top 5
Predator? Death certificate.
No, not his. No, I'm saying, what's your top 5 LA rap albums ever?
Albums.
Oh,
Albums ever.
Rhythmalism is making the top 5.
Albums?
You got
The Chronic.
The Chronic.
All eyes on
The
me.
Doggy Style.
Doggy
Doggy
Style.
Style. That's 3. That's 3 right
Documentary?
All Eyes on Me.
That's 4. That's
I said
4.
all eyes on me. Yeah.
So we got the documentary. We got Doggy Style. We got Chronic. What you just? All Eyes on Me. And what's
Mad
5?
City.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
Kid, Mad City.
So Ice Cube is not in the top. He don't even have a top 5
Wait,
album.
Vaseline? I mean,
Chronic
no
was in
Vaseline? No Vaseline?
That's a group.
NW?
But still.
Oh, you want solo?
I want.
Solo.
I want to see what you do on your own.
But
I want to see what you do on your own.
I'm gonna say dog
We can throw the Predator.
Throw it in there.
You can throw that in.
Throw it in there.
And this is today.
down the street.
Today was a good day.
You ain't throwing it in.
Today was a good
day.
No, that's that album?
Yes.
No
Predator.
Vaseline.
Today was a good
No
day.
Vaseline,
92.
Predator? Yeah.
So name your 5 again. You
No
said-
love for rhythmalism.
Good Kid, Mad City.
I'll take that
DJ
out.
Quick, they
Okay.
just don't
And then
know.
you put-
Oh, shit, DJ Quick, yes.
That's
The
what
red
I'm
one.
saying. You put Doja Cat.
No, DJ Quick.
The one that came out in 98, Gil, the Haliburton High School.
That was the red one, right?
Female
That's
there.
your man.
Here, I'll show
That's
you.
your man.
No, y'all tripping off
diabolical.
Doja Cat.
That's your man.
Go listen to Doja Cat.
Wait,
He probably picked.
Depends if you on the street. Depends if you on the street.
Doja
You
Cat.
trying to get up? No, you're not.
No, you're not?
I'm not even gonna say that. I was gonna say you trying to get some.
Just trying to get the other
But
side,
you in
bro.
love, so I ain't gonna do that.
I'm telling you, Doja Cat is hard. Go
It
listen to her
must be
album.
something.
Go listen to her album.
You
Go listen to Scar.
She must have just DM you.
No, that's
Ice
fine. No,
Cube.
that's why I asked you. I said,
think
well,
top
Legendary.
he's in my top 10 though.
Yeah.
But then there's so many. But I'm like, how could you leave the documentary
Yeah.
out?
She
The
just DM'd
game,
him.
the game documentary
Yes.
might be one
Might
of the
be
greatest
one.
ever.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, bro,
Might be
like
one.
what are we talking
Might be
about?
one.
There's a lot.
Hey, top 3?
LA.
If you really from LA, banging on wax.
Hey.
Banging on Wax was the shit. I'm not gonna. Listen.
Hey.
You have white kids in the valley bumping that shit right there. Where you think the Crip walks up in the valley? White kids in the Crip, they had to change it to the clown walk. Because, you know what I mean? They had to change it. Tommy had to come out and help us over here.
All right.
Because we was about to get fucked up. But banging on the Wax,
you can't leave game out.
Pyru Love, instant classic.
Mad City. You got Victory Lap with Nip. That's
why he's
classic.
Crip.
Everything is classics out here. It's a lot of classics.
you know what? I'm going to just be honest.
YG got some classic shit too.
Like Game can talk about his, right? Because he's kind of like he came in the early 2000s. I want to hear like
Warren G.
Ice Cube, like Ice Cube or Dr. Dre or Ice Cube. They have to do a list.
Yeah.
Because they've been there from the beginning.
Yeah. Ice-T too.
Yes, but you know he went in the movie, so I don't know
He
how
was colored though. He did color.
But I don't know how much he's still in the movie.
Let Dr. Dre do the list.
I need Dr. Dre. I need Dr. Dre to do the list because he's still in the industry still, and he was there from the beginning. His list will be the one that really validates.
He got four.
Hey,
he got
that's
three.
in LA because it's
That's
LA.
why I said they should have said
3 albums that he produced are in the top 3.
Yeah, that's production.
It doesn't. That says a lot about
is
you.
cultural
That means-
impact.
That doesn't say nothing about your opinion. No, let me go here. Don't say nothing about your. Let me go in here and talk about, and then let me drop an album. Because Chronic is top.
That's DJ Khaled shit, man.
No, it ain't. DJ Khaled can't even make a better album than the Chronic.
Hey, can I ask you this?
We the best.
God did.
Did he?
Yes.
Hey, the Chronic was the shit. Not gonna lie. Okay, but are we all coming to an agreement that Kendrick's won?
Yep, I am.
The way that she does it, I know she does it a lot.
Rapper wise,
I am.
Now I'm just talking about.
Are we talking about the criteria?
Yep.
It can't be.
Yep.
Listen.
Criteria of all, he got to be number 2. Cube is number 1.
Okay, look,
dude.
Cube destroyed his own group. Like we started together, like we the Bulls, and I left, and then I just fucked the Bulls.
The bread wasn't correct, Gil. He needed his pay.
No, what I'm saying is he fucked the Bulls up.
He didn't.
We had somebody. We got Kendrick who fucked a whole nother empire
recently. Yes,
an entire different
this
country.
Is all
like this is like. You know what I mean? Like
I don't want to
fucking my hood up. That's cool. This nigga fucked up a whole country and a whole empire that was bigger than life. That has to mean for something.
It does, because you know what you're saying.
And I'm just on the Kendrick vibe. Like within the last 3 years, like when he did the song with Miguel.
Oh yeah.
No, that wasn't him. That was J. Cole.
No, he did. No, he did. No.
What was it?
Have a drink. Have a drink.
How many drinks?
Yeah, how many
drinks with?
I don't know that one.
But I don't know that one.
Let's you do.
I don't know.
Yeah, you did.
You do. It's a big one.
How many drinks does it take to get with me?
Hey.
Nah,
hey.
No, you're not good. You're not.
The couch has united. The couch has united.
Maybe.
When I get them drinks in my system 2 or 3, you're coming home with me.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, maybe it was just swimming pool when it just switched to Jay-Z. Maybe that's when I came. It was
Gil's Arena has united.
Yeah.
The remix. Okay, that's when I was like, okay, let me see what he's talking about.
All right.
So the fact that I can say, okay, I'll put him in front of Ice Cube. I mean, he's. You destroyed a whole nother. Like you destroyed a whole nother empire.
He right because if you put
empire,
that,
dog. Like Drake was an empire.
Consider it.
Like
man,
empire. Like you're talking.
Said fuck the police.
This is
we did. We did.
Nick, we had the conversation.
No,
we had the time when Rodney King was in the shit.
No. But that was fuck the police. That was all.
Think about how brave you gotta say fuck the police with no camera.
But he did that in a group.
No.
Yes.
Then he said,
he
then he killed the group.
America's Most Wanted.
And then he killed the group.
No,
America's Most
Wanted. There was no more NWA after
Fuck the Police was NWA when they started that.
Yeah, that's facts.
That was
America's
a group
Most Wanted was after.
But that was after. But the Fuck the Police song was there was the group then.
Death certificate, lethal
But I said no. But that was he fucked this group up. But I'm saying, yeah, this is like this is like when AI crossed over at Prime Jordan. And imagine if he won a game.
I don't know.
He crossed Jordan up, but this is Kendrick won the game.
I don't know if he won the game or not.
No, he did. No, what he's saying. Look, think about what he was doing.
I'm saying Kendrick won the game.
Remember what we said?
With a game winner.
Me, you, and Brandon was like, "Yo, we ain't never seen this before. This might have made Kendrick the greatest
Oh no, Kendrick
in
is
LA.
the GOAT.
Because we
I
like
said that.
But why?
Kendrick
But
is
the
the GOAT.
reason why is because
how?
recently
who he
recently-
destroyed, it was like, this is Jordan. He came, crossed Jordan up, and hit the game with him,
But, all right,
and won the
but
series,
say
and
this.
won the MVP,
Say this.
and won the title. That's how.
But
Kendrick-
what if it was like, what if Drake was somebody like Jay-Z though? Like Drake is Drake.
I know, that's his
Drake
own
is
image.
Drake. He lost already before Kendrick came.
Right.
Right? Like
Right,
he,
right,
he
right.
lost to Pusha T
He had lost
before.
already.
That's like
Yeah,
you keep
he lost
whooping
to Pusha
niggas
T.
ass.
He had lost.
Nah, we looked out the way. We looked out the way.
No, we did not.
No, we did not.
He was 1-1. He was 1-1 in that matchup.
We did not
Coming
look the other way.
into he was 1-1.
The real niggas did not look
Only the real niggas.
They did not look the other way. He was 1-1 going into this bout.
When Pusha T did what he did, the real niggas like, damn, he got fucked up. The rest of the room was like, we don't even know.
You have to have LeBron to come over there.
We pretended.
I bet.
We pretended that we didn't know who.
Yeah, I bet.
What I'm saying, the rest of the world didn't. They pretended that they didn't know who Pusha T was.
You have to act like LeBron.
That was the advantage
I'm
of
going
Pusha.
with Kendrick.
That was the advantage. We
I
didn't pretend.
can't preserve Q because what y'all saying, it takes him over the
Kendrick-
top. Yeah, I just
Kendrick
killed.
won.
I killed a Titan.
Yeah,
Kendrick
see,
won,
that's the
and
thing.
Tupac.
What's the name? Wasn't a titan. Like he's a titan amongst rappers. Like everybody knew who Pusha T was. The masses, the women, the kids, they didn't know who he was.
Right.
So the women and the kids are like, he's just what? He's just trying to take his vibe. Like they made an excuse for him. Right? Move out of the way. You just trying to jump
He
off.
hotline blinged us right away.
When he did that,
But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
when he did it to when he did it
feeling he could kill Drake.
when
though.
Kendrick Lamar
Like,
came,
that's not even an accomplishment.
the
for him.
kids and everybody was like, yeah, we know him.
But
Like we know who he is.
Listen, everybody in
Kendrick
hip hop
been
know
throwing
Pusha
jabs
T.
at
No,
everybody
hip-hop.
for
I
thinking
know.
Drake
The
is
world.
good anyway.
I know, but it wasn't a world thing. It was a hip hop.
No.
thing. Yeah.
This
Pusha
was
T
a
and
world
Drake-
thing.
No,
He's talking about the
Pusha T.
Pusha T and Drake was a hip
That
hop.
was the hip hop. That's why it didn't blow
And that-
up.
but that's
And that's why we
why
like
it
it's
blow up.
one.
No,
We
it
like
did.
inside hip hop. We like, yeah, you won one, bro. You already
you won
did.
one.
Because LeBron
The world
was
is like 1-0.
LeBron was like, what did I tell you? He said, you said,
I'll never turn it back on me.
I'll never turn his back on you. And what did Bron do? Turn his back on him.
He was at the pop out.
Right away.
He was at the pop out.
Right away.
Nobody jumped. What I'm saying is nobody jumped with Pusha T. When
Because
Kendrick,
he
when
nobody
the boogie,
mentions with Pusha T,
because the boogeyman came, and everybody know the boogeyman.
It's like,
That's what I'm saying. It was just a different breed, and that's why you got to give his hat off.
Kendrick number one.
because they
I'm
knew
gonna watch
Kendrick
you.
was going to do that, though. Like,
I'll
come
go
on, man.
crazy.
Like,
They knew he was going to do it, but they didn't think he was going to do it. Like we knew,
I still gotta give him top
everyone knew Kendrick would beat him. We didn't know he was going to do it.
I
We didn't know
told
he was
y'all
going
he
to
was
go
gonna do
there.
He told,
fucking
I ain't gonna
said
front.
it.
He was sitting on
Y'all
this couch
better
like, yo,
pick
this
the
shit is
fucking
over.
side.
Like Nicki Minaj.
This is over
Nah, you
before it
did.
starts.
No, you did.
Now think about the
You
Nicki
did say that.
Minaj and Remy Ma.
Nah, I don't think about that.
See, thank you.
I mean,
Thank you.
women's beef.
That was the Pusha T.
Yeah, but no.
No one cared.
No, don't do that. Do not compare them two to that Pusha T and Drake.
No, you can't. He
That
talked
baby
about
shit
his
was
son
fake.
and everything.
That baby
He
shit
talked about his
that-
son
that
and
almost
killed
killed
the
me.
game, bro. Drake had to come out and admit that he was a father. That was a whole
Eminem
Martin
said, but-
episode.
Yeah.
Drake, you are the father, nigga. She started dancing and all kind of shit.
When Remy Ma came
That
out,
was crazy.
if you go back to the song when she came out and went on Nas's beat and did all that,
You know how
she won a
crazy it
Grammy
was.
off of it.
Sheether.
You know how crazy it was?
But
People
Nicki
was
fan,
expecting that.
who are you? She won a Grammy for it going at Nicki.
But you know how
She won a
crazy that
Grammy.
was.
Remy?
She won an
was expecting
award.
that
Remy
to
Ma
happen
won a Grammy?
again.
No, she won best female rapper. She won that award.
People wanted,
But nobody knew her. Nobody knew her, so she didn't go nowhere with it.
Look that one.
A beautiful
I know.
conversation here in the arena.
Am I lying?
We
I don't know.
united the
Am I
couch.
wrong?
We gotta go. Swaggy got things to do. It is his birthday week.
By the way, Remy
She
Ma
took-
and
like, she took- they
Remy
did
Ma
shit.
and Nicki Minaj used to be like this,
man.
so they
We all
that's why
know.
they.
Did she win best rapper or am I just tripping?
I think he's tripping. Yeah.
Hey,
Remy,
No.
did Remy win best rapper?
So we
will find out next time.
No, we're gonna know right now. We're not gonna do next time.
K-Dot number one, right?
Yeah, you are inebriated.
K-Dot number one.
Yeah.
K-Dot
All
number
right,
one.
that's all we need
No,
to
not a
know.
Grammy. Did she win best rapper?
That's Tupac.
Best female rapper? Am I lying?
Yep.
I'll say 1A, 1B.
BET Award.
BET Award?
More important than the Grammys is
That is false.
Soul Train Award.
Grammy shit don't matter.
NAACP
He
Award.
almost won a Grammy. That shit.
Get a Bill Gates Foundation Award.
Bill Gates is a foundation.
That
in
Grammy
himself.
shit
She didn't win the BET award. Like,
She won a BET award in
for it.
2017, I believe. But
That was 2017. Was that Sheether 2017?
I just quickly
Sheether?
Googled. I can't lie to you.
So she won the BET award. So what was it? Was it she? When did Sheether come out?
I think.
I know I'm not tripping.
I think Fantasy won.
And then she won an award right after that because of that, right? Because that was the only song she did.
No, bro. I don't think Remy Ma won no award.
Yeah, I don't see.
I believe
think
she
the last
won.
time
She just said it, 2017.
BET award for 20.
BET.
She won an award for Lean Back.
What? BET? Yes.
BET.
So she won an award.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Grammy, my bad. It was the award. Oh, that's just the same.
No,
you get a motherfucking trophy, you walk home.
No, it's not.
And on that note,
I gotta go YouTube million subscribers. That ain't the same.
Where's
That
our
is the
plaque?
same.
Where's our
No,
plaque?
Wait, what are they?
Shit, no, I'm saying no.
It's a war.
A Grammy and a YouTube is the same to me. Gold,
Thank you. Go.
not BET.
I won a 2-on-2 battle award that I created myself. This is no different than a championship award.
It
All
is
right?
a championship.
As long as you don't hit the diamond tester on this shit is the same as this shit.
Why is BET silver?
Right?
My
YouTube better than BET.
Because that shit gold.
Because we got one. Because we got one.
Hey, sell out brothers on the next.
And on that note, appreciate everybody on this couch. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate Battle Mode 2-on-2 champion Gilbert Arena. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoa.